Right now, my kid has my belly button, I drop out. I well need some food. I want some food.
When last have you eaten?
From day before yesterday.
Me need release. Me bad from my heart. I'm hungry.
Because we're not going to die from the coronavirus. We're going to die from starvation and lack of water.
Hungry, see me. Yesterday they bring 2 bags of food.
My house empty. So me have here 4 months. No feeding, no pampers. What we feed? We can't come on road. And in our community no want to come down. But me we talk to everybody.
Can't cheat this to anti-honest. You have to do something wrong, God. Bro, want food.
Angie, you have to check in, because we have to find we want food,
He had refused to give a woman who was over 8 years of age one of the food packages.
The ombudsman come in here and they said that they're going to give us food. Some people only get 2 buns and a bottle of water. Oh, please, come on.
Lock down the country, Mr. Anti-honest. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Angela. If God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still stand. I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it. Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see and know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
Welcome, family. Grand Rising. Ah, boy. We are going to this morning. We are going there. We are going there. Remember the big C? And what such man do we? Good morning, Judy Roberts, Ekron Sound System, TM Rose, Alkibalan HVAC Service out of Canada, blessings, Catherine Heitness, Apps Official, Blue Lagoon, Jamrock 8766, Ardeen Henry. Good morning, family. Jeffrey Gray. Well, I go, Mr. Gray. Mothers I respect. Now, we are going to this morning, you know. We are going to this morning because I forgot. Too quick, that man here. You think I know that man I tell lie? You think I know that man I look at my face and tell lie? Eh? One of the wickedest lie what the man I tell you in the big scene, you know. I say, I God make the thing, you know. I God make the joke, you know. I God make the joke, you know. The woman I pray for him and all them things, and look for the prayer warrior. Tell the woman a big fat lie. The lie so fat and juicy. Me I tell you, say, me don't know get to that lie there, you know. The man tell the woman, say, a God himself. Make you listen again.
Lock down the country, Mr. Antoinette. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Hunter, if God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still, I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
The woman I tell him, say, our God cover her. He must say nothing is unnatural. Did you take the vaccine? He no want to hear about no prayer now. Be humble and pray, go down on your knee and pray to God, you know. He no want to hear that. He must talk about, say, did you take the vaccine? I want to say, no, shall defend God. He must talk, there is nothing unnatural about it. A God make it. God make it, man. Right now, what we are reading is a biological weapon. And them man do all type of thing to force the people and to take it. Look at people, you can't make this up. All people, them give them all phone credit and coupon for KFC to take the joke.
Orderly. Do you think that the incentives of the gift certificate and the credit has made a difference?
I believe it will. I believe so, yes. Yes, without a doubt. As a little boy, when you used to go to the doctor with your mother and you went for an injection, did your doctor give you a lollipop after you finish or a sticker?
Yes.
And that's the incentive, because a child of that age getting a sticker, even at school, to do well, you get a star sticker or a well done sticker. Same concept. Just incentivizing the people. This pandemic has hit home hard to the inner city, the persons in the community around us. Why? Because people live from day to day, you know, and with the lockdowns, it has been a challenge. So what we're doing, we're providing a meal and some credit that you can use either for school or just to make a phone call.
People, and yeah, KFC, you see the look, let me play it again, man.
Do you think that the incentives of the gift certificate and the credit has made a difference?
I believe it will. I believe so, yes. Yes, without a doubt. As a little boy, when you used to go to the doctor with your mother and you went for an injection, did your doctor give you a lollipop after you finish or a sticker?
Yes.
And that's the incentive, because a child of that age getting a sticker, even at school, to do well, you get a star sticker or a well done sticker. Same concept. Just incentivizing the people. This pandemic has hit home hard to the inner city, the persons in the community around us. Why? Because people live from day to day, you know, and with the lockdowns, it has been a challenge. So what we're doing, we're providing a meal and some credit that he can use either for school or just to make a phone call.
So that a fried chicken right there, so and phone minutes, they have the coupon, you see it, right? For the people if they take the joke, incentivize, incentive. They say when I youth they go a doctor or get your injection, don't they give you a candy, don't they give you a little sticker as a child. But these grown folks are not child, them are big people. So they better come look at it as the same, are two different things. A grown person taking food for joke. It's different from when you take your baby to the doctor and get a vaccine and they give him a candy. Total different stuff, a baby that. You buy out a picnic with a candy. But this one Nigel Clark I say, with him, pocket full of money. Can't make this up. Can't make this up, people. Listen.
My fellow Jamaicans, the COVID-19 pandemic has severely disrupted life in Jamaica. In particular, the pandemic has had a disproportionately fatal impact on Jamaicans aged 60 and over. Figures from the Ministry of Health as at June showed that 75% of those who have died from COVID-19 are from among the group aged 60 and over. In addition, though that cohort are only 14% of the population, they represent over 50% of those who have been hospitalized as a result of COVID-19. The population aged 60 and over is, therefore, very vulnerable to COVID-19. And the pandemic does not end in Jamaica until a large majority of these Jamaicans are vaccinated against COVID-19. This is in the public interest. The government, through the Serve Jamaica program, is building on the CARE program to provide a one-time $10,000 COVID-19 vaccine incentive for persons aged 60 and over who are fully vaccinated and who apply for this grant. If you are age 60 or older and you have been vaccinated as evidenced by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, you can apply for this $10,000 COVID-19 vaccine incentive starting Thursday, July 15 through the WeCare portal at wecare.gov.jm. You'll need to provide your first and last name, TRN, date of birth, mobile phone number, an email address if available, and a preferred method of payment, whether through a valid commercial bank or a remittance agency. If you decide to receive your COVID-19 vaccine incentive through a commercial bank account, you need to ensure that the name of the applicant, the name attached.
Why it have to be a commercial bank? While I was listening to him, every chance him get them promote commercial bank, you know. I finance minister this. Every chance him get them promote commercial bank. What if my bank account is not with the commercial bank, Nigel?
The bank account and the name on the Ministry of Health vaccination card are all identical. You should also ensure that the bank account selected for payment is an active account. If you choose to receive your COVID-19 vaccine incentive through a remittance company, you need to provide a government-issued ID as well as your unique reference number received by email or text from the completed online application.
All right, to the year. Me just want that make on the year say money and run to take the joke, chicken and run, 4 minutes and run. See, Catherine Hypeness say all man I get car tank full to take the job. I want to see what I want, people. You see history? You see history, man. You see if we didn't know, we know somehow they didn't know who wouldn't take it, you know. Somehow would never take it. I wonder how much of them will take the KFC and the 4 minutes are still around today. No, come here, people. No, come here. No, come up front. Come sit down. Come look closer. Come look closer, people. You remember when the ship worker, about 40 of them, the cruise ship worker, them came to Jamaica and such man turned them away? Why him turn them away? He say when him hear about it, the ship already gone. But did they know that them come to Jamaica? Them they are Jamaica for 2 days, 7 a.m. on the Thursday till 4 p.m. on the The Friday them left. You never know that? Them come 7 a.m. the ship arrive. 7 a.m. Friday morning. 7. So he did it all day. All day. Till Friday. 7 a.m. Thursday morning. Till he did it all day till Friday evening. Friday all day again till 4 p.m. From 7 a.m. Thursday morning till 4 p.m. Friday evening. So the ship did it for 2 days. And such man say never know about it until the ship gone. You think I know that man I tell you lie, people? You think I know that man I tell you lie? And I bad on God?
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of.
What? Let me hear him again.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
Yes, you have. So listen to the argument now, people. I'm going to play the video and listen for yourself. Me say, hindsight is always 2020. Because so much are going in at that time, some of we never da pay attention. But you see that man here? And I know that man I tell you a lie, man. And I know him I tell you a lie.
In a follow-up now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said when he learned that a group of 43 heartbroken Jamaican ship workers had anchored near Port Royal in Kingston seeking landing, they had already left. But according to Holness, the moment he became aware of the matter on Friday, April 3, he was clear that they would have had to be allowed in.
When it came to our attention, we all said, well, you know, this is a situation that we should consider. And I said, yes, go ahead. By the time the minister went out to make the call, to give the approval, he came back and said, Prime Minister, they have left. So I just want that to be clear, because in a time of crisis, there are persons who are trying to find all kinds of issues to hang on to. And we need to be kept in check. But I am also going to be very frank and very plain and straightforward that we are not going to give any quarter for anyone to hang on to misinform and distract. I think all Jamaicans know we must remain
man.
This development has further clouded the issue since ship workers had reported that they anchored in Jamaican waters at 7 a.m. on Thursday, April 2 for refueling and disembarkation and departed at 4 p.m. on Friday, April 3 after no word came from the government on their landing request. And according to a joint statement from the Ministers of National Security and Foreign Affairs, the captain left possibly because there could be no guarantee that the Jamaicans would have been granted landing.
Some of the best among us, cruise ship worker, we make Jamaica look good on the high seas. I've been on cruise many times. And when we buck up on the Jamaica and they work on the cruise, are the nicest people them. And one of them say them worker, they go out on the high seas to make Jamaica look good, because everybody have their name tag, you know, with them country, you know. So, them ship there, the crew worker, them come to Jamaica. And you are going to tell we say, you never know, so the ship are come there with the worker them. So, the ship just come there like a ghost ship, like the container chicken or the plane will land on the beach. And that's what you want to tell me. And the cruise ship come there from 7 o'clock Thursday morning. And the Prime Minister say Friday, me hear about it when them gone. That means a Friday evening. Ship there for 2 days, them asked to come off of the ship. I'm sure the captain tell you no what the whole thing was about. And the Prime Minister want we believe say. He never hear about it until them gone. When they say the cruise ship up on the island, 7 a.m. Thursday. Whole day Thursday, them there, man. I'm sure them are trying to come off. Can you imagine how them are call them family member? All day Thursday from 7 a.m. all day Thursday. Them sleep on the ship in a Jamaica. Friday morning, straight till Friday evening till 4 p.m. And the Prime Minister say, when them hear about it, them already left. Wouldn't you believe that? Would you believe that? A long time I'm gonna tell you lie, you know. Think I know.
So what was the main purpose of the opposition's tour? Well, pretty much to present its mandate to the international community. Mr. Holness is upbeat. The JLP administration has the soundness voters are clamoring for, and is the party willing to make the paradigm shift Jamaica needs? One of the messages he shared is that a JLP government will ensure the diaspora community is given a chance to vote in elections.
This is a matter that we are going to put to the public for greater discussion, and it could also be a matter that when we win, we will place it on the grand referendum amongst the other issues to be resolved. I want to reiterate the point about how important it is for us to build strong links with our diaspora, because they have very high-level connections that can be used to carry through Jamaica's foreign policy, make connections for investment, and raise Jamaica's profile internationally. And so we have done quite a bit of work, quite a bit of networking to ensure that when we become the government, we hit the ground running in terms of getting in those investments for growth.
So a long time I'm gonna lie to you, you know. So we could get back to the lie when talk about the cruise ship workers. Same never. We have to play back that clip here, you know. Same never hear about it till Friday. The people come the Thursday, 7 a.m. Our own Jamaican brothers and sisters. Remember, you know, hell broke out there, you know. COVID and murder people all about the place. Right around the world. Ship locked down. So they get a ride home on the cruise ship where they walk on. And they get the ride home. And the man make them gone back in the abyss. In the abyss. You don't know where them are going to go and what going to happen to them. Before you make them come at them yard. Go and go buy some bush tea. The man make them gone and them come tell we say. He never hear about it until them left Friday and he did it from Thursday.
In a follow-up now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said when he learned that a group of 43 heartbroken Jamaican ship workers had anchored near Port Royal in Kingston seeking landing, they had already left. But according to Holness, the moment he became aware of the matter on Friday, April 3, he was clear that they would have had to be allowed in.
When it came to our attention, we all said, well, you know, this is a situation that we should consider. And I said, yes, go ahead. By the time the minister went out to make the call to give the approval, he came back and said, Prime Minister, they have left. So I just want that to be clear, because in a time of crisis, there are persons who are trying to find all kinds of issues to hang on to. And we need to be kept in check. But I am also going to be very frank and very plain and straightforward. That we are not going to give any quarter for anyone to hang on to
lie,
misinform and distract. I think all Jamaicans know we must remain focused.
This development has further clouded the issue since ship workers had reported that they anchored in Jamaican waters at 7 a.m. on Thursday, April 2 for refueling and disembarkation, and departed at 4 p.m. on Friday, April 3 after no word came from the government on their landing request. And according to a joint statement from the Ministries of National Security and Foreign Affairs, the captain left possibly because there could be no guarantee that the Jamaicans would have been granted landing.
The communication from the pilot at that time, the captain at that time, the man was angry. I can remember. So the captain was angry because when I tell lie, and the captain said, no, he reach out to them from day one, and know the purpose of the ship coming to Jamaica. Ship not just fall out of the sky and come to Jamaica. No ghost ship not just come to Jamaica, so this sound like the container chicken or the plane will land on the beach. The people there from Thursday morning, 7 a.m. Them come early if you got them yard, early on Thursday. The people them sleep on the ship where them been sleeping on. Under them on the ship all goddamn day Friday, 4 o'clock. Nothing from the government. Till the ship have to leave Jamaica waters and take the workers them far away. Nobody know where them are go. In the middle of COVID, you know. Far away from home. And this man come tell lie. I think a little thing this man doing at the big sea. Take a look on this.
The government is coming under fire after the circulation of videos of scores of partygoers breaching COVID-19 protocols in Negril, Westmoreland. Now, we will have reactions from stakeholders in the local entertainment interests later on. But first, health and the tourism interests say no permission was granted for the event to go ahead. O'Shane Masters begins our coverage.
Mocha-Fest 2021 brings together partygoers from around the globe to Negril, Jamaica. The event was initially cancelled in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but it was back again on the agenda. Officials from the Ministry of Tourism say permission was not granted for the event to be hosted. However, on the Visit Jamaica website, which is operated by the Jamaica Tourist Board, the party was still being promoted up to Thursday. It was subsequently taken down. We've been trying to...
People, it's a pale like them, I tell the people. People, hold on, it's a pale like them, I tell the people. Remember, you know, it was promoted on Jamaica Tourist Board website, you know. Them know, say, and when the fire burn them, you know, them take it down, you know. You know, now hear what I'm going to say? I pale like them, people. This is Rick's Cafe. This was on a lockdown day and no movement day for every Jamaican. No Jamaican could come out of them yard. A lockdown, no movement day. But while we locked down, them allow Rick's Cafe to have this big function that was promoted on the Jamaica Tourist Board website. And them go like say, it's brand new. I come like them cut off Rick's Cafe foot. And them this and them just like, no go so, I pay your chattings. The one of them are friend. Because me I follow the court case and not really no come out of it. No come out of it, people. Me follow it, you know. No come out of it. So you talk about something that is arranged, planned, and advertised by the Jamaica Tourist Board platform. And when the people go up on the website and book them this and them come down to Rick's Cafe, them are going like them brand new and them don't know about it. And when somebody put a video on social media, other side Jamaica know about it. Make we watch again.
The government is coming under fire after the circulation of videos of scores of partygoers breaching COVID-19 protocols in Negril, Westmoreland. Now, we will have reactions from stakeholders in the local entertainment interests later on. But first, health and the tourism interests say no permission was granted for the event to go ahead. O'Shane Masters begins our coverage.
Mocha-Fest 2021 brings together partygoers from around the globe to Negril, Jamaica. The event was initially cancelled in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but it was back again on the agenda. Officials from the Ministry of Tourism say permission was not granted for the event to be hosted. However, on the Visit Jamaica website, which is operated by the Jamaica Tourist Board, the party was still being promoted up to Thursday. It was subsequently taken down. We've been trying to get officials from the Jamaica Tourist Board to comment via phone, but that has proven to be unsuccessful.
But you see the argument? All you are telling me say something when the Tourist Board website I promote, not get no permit. Come here, people. All the Tourist Board I got promote something when I get no permit. Me see them take it for it. Boy, they take it for an ass, you see. No, cruise ship coming to Jamaica. You think that alone them do it? Cruise ship come to Jamaica. Tourists are enjoy the water and we not there. Tourists are allowed to come to Jamaica, come enjoy the place. And a no movement there again, you know. We lock down in and cruise ship come in. And this again, I'm going to say the cruise ship drop out of the sky. Like they don't know nothing about the cruise ship in the middle of the pandemic, you know. Watch this. Can't make this up, people.
Tourists are allowed to come into Jamaica on a day when Jamaicans have to stay locked up inside. Do you have a view?
They should come out as long as they've got their mask on like we have to have. I don't know why they can't come out with their mask on too.
But the reason is that we've seen an escalation in COVID cases
the COVID, yeah.
In the last couple of, say the last 2 months. We have seen an escalation in deaths and infections.
Well, so in the United States, though, we've got a big abundance of the COVID breaking out also. And we're allowed to go out as long as we have our mask on. So I don't know why Jamaicans can't come out without their, as long as they've got their mask on, like we do in the United States.
It has created some controversy here among the locals who believe that it is unfair.
It is unfair. They should be able to come out.
What has your experience been? I don't know if you've been here before. Is this your first time?
No, I've been here several times.
And you've been here at a time when you could mingle with the,
oh yeah,
with the locals?
when it was crowded and everything was open and that, yeah.
What's your experience now, given that there is no locals for you to mingle with? Is it a different experience?
Yes. It looks like it's a ghost town now. That explain it?
It does. Does that take away the fun though?
No, I mean you don't have the people cheering around or walking around and greeting you like you usually do. I mean, yes, you got the people that are at the stores, but you don't have the ones that are walking in the streets, greeting you like I have before when I've been here.
And do you miss that?
Yes, yes.
What about it you like?
Just the friendliness of everybody here.
Okay.
I do miss that, yes.
How long have you been coming to Jamaica? Can you say how many trips?
I think this is my 4th trip here.
Okay.
My 4th time.
And you mind saying where in the US you're from?
Michigan.
In Michigan. Okay, okay. How long ago you booked this
We booked
cruise?
this back in February, I think. I think it was in February we booked it.
Okay. So you were long ago that you were coming.
So, the brother asked her how long ago you book your trip. Way in February. So government know in advance say the cruise ship will come. Yeah, and just lock down Jamaica right in time. We don't want to mix up. We don't want to give the tourists them COVID. When the woman say in America there's an abundance of the big sea. You remember people? You remember where I said big rig in a container, them put bodies in a container in New York. Remember we see all of that? Remember we see all of that, people? Remember we see all of that? The woman say there's an abundance of big sea in America. She don't see why the Jamaicans them can't come out wearing their masks. You can't make it up, people. Like that, you know. Cruise ship come to Jamaica one of the day. But let me show you something. Another first, this government has suffered the people, you know. From Tivoli, same government, you know, starve the people, them, you know. 2020 Big C, starve. There's a pattern here.
Right now, my kid, I'm belly back, I'm drop out. I well need some food. I want some food. When last have you eaten? From day before yesterday.
What is? Me need release. I'm bad from my heart. I'm hungry.
Because we're not going to die from the coronavirus. We're going to die from starvation and lack of water.
Yesterday they bring 2 bags of food.
And my house empty. So me have here 4 months. No feed, no pampers. No feed. We can't come on road. And in our community no one come down. But me we talk for everybody.
Can't cheat Mr. Andrew Oles. You have to do something, Brogan, we want food.
Andrew, you have to check in, you know, because we have to find, you know, we want food, you know.
He had refused to give a woman who was over 80 years of age one of the food packages.
The ombudsman come in here and they said that they're going to give us food. Some people only get 2 buns and a bottle of water. Oh, please, come on. We are human beings.
When I hear that, people, when you hear what going, you're rotten. Don't forget the Prime Minister also lock up the pastor, you know.
A St. Anne pastor was this week jailed amid a probe into his utterances inciting violence on Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
The people can't get rid of you, but God says, I'm gonna take you out and make you an example for touching the sons and daughters, ridding them from worship. God says, judgment in the camp.
The pastor, Peter Chambers, was arrested in St. Anne, pending a decision by the Director of Public Prosecutions on whether he should be criminally charged.
The most honorable noble Angeles, I know you're watching me. Listen, Lord told me to tell you, if you don't open back the church, he's gonna make you an example. Your firstborn son is gonna die. Listen, the corrupt judiciary cannot lock up God. And that you need to know. Your big SWAT team can't shoot God. Rokatadaba. I am sending you a warning, a strong warning from the heavens. Let go the church, Pharaoh. Akatadaba, Ahab, Jezebel, let go the church. Rukatadaba Bashanda, death in the pot, all in my mouth. Mr. Tough Tant and the Honorable Noble Andrew Holness is dead. And the Lord told me, Rukatadaba, that there will be a shaking, Rukata, in the Parliament House, Rukata, to the point that none of you can escape.
The arrest has been evoking condemnation from many on social media.
Damn right it did. So now people at that time who remember, I want to remember, you know, don't forget. Don't ever forget what happened to we in the Big C. We'll never forget. Even dancehall artist Tanya Stevens came out and she burned a fire. Like what you have to say?
Those who say, if you have a problem with the rules, go the formal route and take it to the relevant authorities. What you're actually saying to the majority of people in the country, what you're saying to the masses is, go and take the channel that was created to lose you, to mute you, where your descent was designed to die. That's what you're actually saying. That somebody should go into the system created by those we're disagreeing with, and full of red tape, to voice concerns about them. That's what you're actually saying. That doesn't work. And for those who say, then what's the solution? Since you say this is the problem, since you're talking about the problem, don't talk about the problem unless you have a solution. To you, I say, fuck off. Now, the conditions on which my citizenship are predicated does not include coming up with solutions to jobs held by officials who put in power and pay to do that job. It is not my responsibility to do the job. I don't have to come up with a solution. I don't have to go and do the job to say this job is not being well done. That's like you saying to me that this is like I employ a painter and I show them where I want painted. And I see that they're doing a sloppy job of it, and I show them a whole thing. Them say them almost done, and I see a whole section where they miss. And me point and say, you missed quite a big spot. And the painter say, shut the fuck up. Is either you're going to come paint or shut the fuck up. And I say, work. And I say, work. I do not have to come up with a solution to be able to say this is a problem, or to be able to say this measure does not work. It doesn't work. And it doesn't appear to work from where I stand. I don't have to apply for permission to say that. And if you suggest that I do, what you're actually doing is saying I don't have full rights as a citizen. And why don't I? Why am I not allowed to say this no work? Why am I not allowed? You want me to tell you something strange? When PJ Patterson was Prime Minister of this country and I was a public supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party, when I say public support, I don't mean on social media, I mean in my personal life. Like, go around with them on campaign and them sitting there, go up on stage, go sing for them and introduce people and them something they hear me. Me upon Labour Right stage from me a little picnic. And when PJ Patterson was Prime Minister, I did a song called The Other Cheek. And I was talking directly to him. I didn't call his name because there's no point immortalizing him specifically when it can be applied to so many people who occupy that position. And I was talking to him. I made my position clear. And the response from the PNP was very different than the responses I'm seeing from the JLP now. In my entire life, I've only voted for the JLP. I've never voted for anybody else. There have been times when I didn't vote, but every time I voted, it was for the JLP. I brought lunch to workers. I've given whatever little cash I could give to campaigns. And I'm finding it incredibly distasteful. I don't want it from them. I've never asked for a contract. I've never asked. In fact, the only time I've ever asked a politician to do a favor was actually a PNP politician. I don't typically ask politicians favors because I think it clouds their ability to do their jobs. So I don't do that. I don't want favors from anybody. I don't want to be friends. I don't need to be friends. But you see, when I spoke about how the people on the ground felt about PJ Patterson's leadership, members of the PNP actually had a better response. And the followers of the PNP on the street said that true. Everybody who felt what I was singing about said, boy, I'm not lie, still know me a PNP, but that's true. Now what I'm finding happening with the JLP, I'm not gonna lie to you now, the JLP nausea the fuck out of me. Because they're not open to criticism at all. It's a zero tolerance policy for criticism. No, remember, you know, them are not artists, you know, them are not celebrity, them are not actor, them are not, what do you think them are? Them are public servant. They serve the public. They are employed by the public to serve the public's interest. And when the public say, me not comfortable with this, there's not even an explanation. There's just fucking rudeness and arrogance and disgusting behavior. And the biggest feedback I get from supporters of the JLP is asking me this dumb ass, stupid as fuck question. All right, since you have a problem with it, what is your solution? My solution is you for go suck yourself. If you think I need to do that job to be able to say that job is not being done well, go suck yourself. Now, you can click this and cut this and put whoever name you don't want and tell like me tell them to go suck themselves. But if them feel the same way, them to suck themselves too. When muzzle and then complain about freedom of speech being lost. But you think freedom of speech is something where you can just take it from one person and it did this, so? You feel stop somebody from speaking, you have to stop freedom of speech from existing altogether. So do you really want to do that? Do you want to get to the point where only people who agree with you are allowed to speak? And who is the you? Because you know all have varying opinions on various things. So if you not allow speech on this, and him not allow speech on that, and she not allow speech on that, and them not, pretty soon nobody can speak. Right now, may I say, curfew don't work. And may I say, them new measures they will put in place, even stupider than the last sexual curfew them. Because if it ain't manage with this, the longer short hours, you think it will manage better now? Businesses have to go lock Saturday, because 10 to 12 is not enough business hours for sustain opening for the day. You know, if you think, what the fuck is wrong with you know? And then the kill the brain. And somebody come with that, it means a whole weekend lockdown. And because you have the privilege of food at your yard, you can see how this is problematic for somebody who hustle Friday and Saturday alone to sustain them the whole week. Somebody who lives off the weekend. How them are going to sustain? You can't bother. You know, say I just care and not care about each other. Because if you don't care about each other, you know, not is bright. If you think, you know, actually think, you know, don't care, fuck you know.
People, Tanya Stevens not tell lie, you know. The hour is not enough. When listen to lady.
I wake up, I don't have any caradine. I come for collect my liquor money and see there. And at 4 o'clock, then when me reach out the land, I'm going to say done. So all me I go manage with me and myself and my children and my grandpicnic them. We need more time. And the country shut down from when and this man in the country up. All we have a go shop. We don't have nowhere food run out of our house. Picking our gas school so everyone knows that a long only per crowd in our house. We need more time, Prime Minister. Please, I'm asking you.
Look at even yesterday.
People,
in St. Anne.
Look, listen to the argument.
Turkey River.
Now you name Jordan Bryant, right? Jordan Wright. While me a source information, me book up on that video. Because as you can see, watch the crowd, people. If you see all over Portmore, he said when them let go all the people them all the next morning when the curfew up, if I see the line where the people have a Western Union and the supermarket them, it's terrible.
I wake up, I don't have any caradine. I come for collect my liquor money and see there. And at 4 o'clock, then when me reach out the land, I'm going to say done. So all me I go manage with me and myself and my children and my grandpicnic them. We need more time. And the country shut down from when and this man in the country up. All we have a go shop. We don't have nowhere food run out of our house. Picking our gas school so everyone knows that a long only per crowd in our house. We need more time, Prime Minister. Please, I'm asking you.
I know she alone about for time. I know she alone about for time and things rough and they're hungry, you know. I know she alone, people. But it can like say people don't care about the ones them run her back. Because people are hungry, you know. Big C, lockdown, And you get a short period of time to go get your money. And when you go get your money, it's like things run out. But listen to what Mr. Daz have to say.
I watched during COVID when they locked down the whole of Portmore to stem the spread of the virus that them say anyhow you gather in numbers. Even on a corner shop, you will cause an outbreak. And only a few months later, they called a general election in the midst of the COVID epidemic. And 2 weeks later, we had the biggest outbreak of COVID island-wide, and we paid for their greed for power in human lives.
We pay for their greed for power in human lives. And while the rest of the lockdown, don't forget at them time the such man open much company. Don't forget the man open several companies during that time. You remember that? Don't ever forget, people. Don't forget that. While we lock up, man I write and I sign up. You see me? Yeah, man. I'm showing you the video. I may have it posted somewhere on social media. Where the man lock down the place and the people are hungry. Right? And the man I go out there in the middle of COVID. Through him car, through him moon roof. I corral the people and the people them gather around. In the middle of COVID to backside. This is what a man wicked, man. How can they do that to your people? Eh? Lock up the place and have tourists that come to Jamaica who feel sad because they don't sleep on the beach. Want to protect tourists from us. But at the same time, tourists don't like that. And you come take off God for the cross, such man.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica.
Man, what a man good, man. Man I call down God. The man I call down God, people. The man I call down God from the heavens. You could hear him again.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica.
We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
And you find out that your CEO on the job is operating 28 bank accounts, passing $473 million through these accounts, and is doing a doctorate. Is doing a doctorate on the job. What would you do with that person? Everybody, regardless of which side they supported, because I didn't put it as a political question, them say you'd have to fire him. You would have to fire any such person, because it would be clear, I borrow the president's word, it would be pellucid that your CEO is not paying any attention to your business. And I say to the people of this country, Andrew Holness is not paying attention to your business. So what we're seeing is a country which is heading towards recession.
Not good news. So, the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this.
So you hear that? Now look on this.
The weekend lockdowns will begin at noon on Saturdays and end at 5 o'clock on Monday mornings. However, Easter Monday will be a no-movement day.
What this means is that the hospitals are stretched. They are doing their best to take persons in, as many as they can treat. However, we should note that we can and we are now at a breaking point. We have reached that breaking point. You are seeing the videos being circulated of patients being treated in situations which we would consider to be less than the dignity that we would expect our Jamaicans to be treated with. And that is something that hurts me deeply as Prime Minister.
And the government has now passed amendments to the Disaster Risk Management Act. The changes will make it a criminal offense to breach the orders. They also propose up to $500,000 for people who breach the orders. The fines may be paid at the tax office or at the court. However, offenders will not attract a criminal record.
So, him create this new law, the DRMA Act, the Disaster Risk Management Act. We make it a criminal, it's a crime, you hear him say, right? To break the law. But however, it still don't carry it's a criminal record don't stay on you. So it seems as if our fake law them create. So if you broke the law and it's a criminal act, it's a criminal act. Whether under DRMA or you broke somebody's house. Don't. So all the matter say, even though it's a criminal act, you know, they on a record. So them boy create some type of shit that them script. Yo, I must have billions of dollars them script from Jamaicans. $500,000, you hear him say? $500,000 to violate the DRMA rules. $500,000. We see them catch man with gun and they pay less than that and walk. $500,000 people. So if you listen again, they must say, you know, carrying up, it's a criminal act. But it's still no, you know, get a record, a criminal record. So what kind of law that?
The weekend lockdowns will begin at noon on Saturdays and end at 5 o'clock on Monday mornings. However, Easter Monday will be a no-movement day.
What this means is that the hospitals are stretched. They are doing their best to take persons in, as many as they can treat. However, we should note that we can and we are now at a breaking point. We have reached that breaking point. You are seeing the videos being circulated of patients being treated in situations which we would consider to be less than the dignity that we would expect our Jamaicans to be treated with. And that is something that hurts me deeply as Prime Minister.
And the government has now passed amendments to the Disaster Risk Management Act. The changes will make it a criminal offense to breach the orders. They also propose up to $500,000 for people who breach the orders. The fines may be paid at the tax office or at the court. However, offenders will not attract a criminal record.
Not attract a criminal record. So the man say, and also the hospital, you know, like how the hospital look and blah, blah. Me know see video circulate what one brother take down a Cornwall Regional Hospital recently. It worse now. Like somebody said in the comment section, the system is worse now. It is worse now. It was better under the big C. The amount of sickness this man put it.
Western Union is so full. When that? Some people not gonna get through. And there is Monday closed, Tuesday closed. There is no MoneyGram is not open. So other rest of people collect their money. You understand? Western Union is so full.
Want to see that? Want to see the line? I remember the next lady about for the same thing too, you know. Want to see the line? The same man that talk about God make the joke.
Lock down the country, Mr. Andrew. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Husband, if God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
A long time I tell you lie, such man. God created a long time I tell you lie.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect. That they have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right. And so let us use this very tragic incident, the death of Mario Dean, as his mother would want, to be the point where Jamaica changes, to be the point where we make human rights foremost in our thoughts when we deal with the citizens. The development of our country is not just our growth in GDP, but a large part of it is how we expand and protect the rights of our citizens. That is indeed the new challenge that faces us in the next 50 years of our independence.
Thank you very much.
A long time I tell you lie, such man.
In my hand is NWC bottled water, meaning bottled pipe water. And I can assure you, here in Mobay, those in Kingston, those anywhere in Jamaica, the water from NWC is safe to drink and is the envy of many of our Caribbean neighbors and is in high demand right across the world. And it is the reason, or one of the reasons rather, that Minister Bartlett uses when he goes to lobby for more ships to come for our cruise terminals. Because they come and buy Jamaican water, because foreigners trust our water.
Let me pause here and take a sip of the NWC's water. Let me make sure you see it properly. The NWC is bottled tap water, meaning it comes from the pipe.
If the scientists and technicians at the Ministry of Health tell you there's no problem, and the technical staff at the Water Commission tell you that there isn't a problem, then I don't know which politician can tell you that there is a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, so the wicked and lie though. A long time not tell you lie, you know.
The cussing I got last time, I'd have expected a little more warm response. Good afternoon, Mason Hall.
It has been a long journey, and today is the day that the Lord hath made. We should rejoice. Amen, sisters and brothers. It is time to collect the collection.
Those who would have to buy water from the water truck, you would no longer have to do so. You can now have water in your kitchen and water in your shower. Water in your shower. Water in your shower.
If you're getting water from down there, so you're not getting any water from the tanks them down here, sir? Eh? You're not getting none?
If you don't pay for the water, I will find in water.
Well, this is the 10th house we have come to find out if you're getting water in Mason Hall. You're not getting none? I buy half a buy.
Yeah. I've been selling a couple of water. If you rain up all night, I'm not getting water.
Oh, wow. All right, Auntie. Thank you. Here?
Okay, sir.
All right, good.
Okay.
Look, let's start speaking honestly to the Jamaican people. Let's start speaking honestly to them and get an honest solution in ensuring that we can give water. See what's carrying water there for the people in Mason Hall?
People still have to be chucking water to their homes.
You can now have water in your kitchen and water in your shower. Water in your shower. Water in your shower.
You know, what I think about me about this is about when they lock we down and they make that cruise ship they come in at the country. You make that cruise ship they come in when everybody locked down. And there are other videos out there with other tourists out there where angry that them come to Jamaica and don't see it. And you can hear that lady say she not happy about not seeing us when she come to Jamaica. She not like that.
The government is coming under fire after the circulation of videos of scores of partygoers breaching COVID-19 protocols in Negril, Westmoreland. Now, we will have reactions from stakeholders in the local entertainment interests later on. But first, health and the tourism interests say no permission was granted for the event to go ahead. O'Shane Masters begins our coverage.
Turn it out. Mocha Fest 2021 brings together partygoers from around the globe to Negril, Jamaica. The event was initially cancelled in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but it was back again on the agenda. Officials from the Ministry of Tourism say permission was not granted for the event to be hosted. However, on the Visit Jamaica website, which is operated by the Jamaica Tourist Board, the party was still being promoted up to Thursday. It was subsequently taken down. We've been trying to get officials from the Jamaica Tourist Board to comment via phone, but that has proven to be unsuccessful.
You hear that, people? Unsuccessful. So, hear that white woman now.
Tourists are allowed to come into Jamaica on a day when Jamaicans have to stay locked up inside. Do you have a view?
They should come out as long as they've got their mask on like we have to have. I don't know why they can't come out with their mask on too.
Well, the reason is that we've seen an escalation in COVID cases in the last couple of, say the last 2 months. We have seen an escalation in deaths and infections.
Well, so in the United States, so we've got a big abundance of the COVID breaking out also. Right. And we're allowed to go out as long as we have our mask on. So I don't know why Jamaicans can't come out without as long as they've got their mask on, like we do in the United States.
It has created some controversy here among the locals who believe that it is unfair.
It is unfair. They should be able to come out.
What has your experience been? I don't know if you've been here before. Is this your first time?
No, I've been here several times.
And you've been here at a time when you could mingle with the locals?
When it was crowded and everything was open and that, yeah.
What's your experience now, given that there is no locals for you to mingle with? Is it a different experience?
Yes. It looks like it's a ghost town now. Does that explain it?
It does. Does that take away the fun though?
No, I mean, you don't have the people cheering around or walking around and greeting you like you usually do. I mean, yes, you got the people that are at the stores, but you don't have the ones that are walking in the streets greeting you like I have before when I've been here.
And do you miss that?
Yes. Yes.
What about it you like?
Just the friendliness of everybody here. Okay. I do miss that. Yes.
How long have you been coming to Jamaica? Can you say how many trips?
I think this is my 4th trip here.
Okay.
My 4th time.
And you mind saying where in the US you're from?
Michigan.
In Michigan. Okay. How long ago you booked this
We booked this back in February, I think. I think it was in February we booked it.
Okay. So you were long ago that you were coming.
So yeah, she was aware long ago that she was coming to Jamaica. So when the things start bust out, Portmore people start run up and down and run out of Portmore. Never remember that? Look on this.
No, sir. Look on the traffic. Everybody that left Portmore. Look on the line of traffic. Janua. Watch ya. Look on the traffic. Everybody a move out. out and look on the traffic. Jano, the people them are ship out. Watch out. All our family member town and them place. Watch out.
According to the health ministry, is to so today is a brand new day from a series of lockdown in Jamaica. Now, so we were on lockdown from, as you know, from Saturday night, 8 o'clock, until this morning, 5 a.m., it was discontinued. Now, in all honesty, I strongly believe that the way how this is being administered, it's not the best idea. This live is not intended to cause any animosity or any disruption or any form of disrespect to no one in government or any relevant authorities. It is just a simple observation that I have noticed and I wish to express myself through this forum. Yesterday, they had vaccine sites across the entire country. Now, while I understand that there are a limit in regards to how many vaccines the government gets and how much it can distribute at a time, because they're still trying to source it, fine. But my thing is, if you're going to lock down a country for an entire 3-day period and have these vaccine centers being flocked with populace, it's going to defeat the whole purpose of what the lockdown is for. It's going to really defeat the whole purpose of the lockdown. There were thousands of people across vaccination sites, and it, to me, is like what was intended to be good is going to end up in a bad way, because the whole purpose of this lockdown, according to the health ministry, is to reduce the spike. But what's going to happen is that there are many persons standing in the, look at even yesterday in St. Anne, 30 River Park, facilitating for the whole entire St. Anne. So what I would strongly suggest, before another weekend of lockdown and the same procedure, stop the vaccines or eliminate the whole lockdown until one of two things. It's either you're going to find a different method in how it is being given, or you free up the country in a way, and which freeing up the country, according to the statistics that you have given, it wouldn't really be the ideal thing. So my thing is, just like when election call, I have PD station, polling station and all of that, try as what you would have stated in your previous message to the nation, try to have it in the communities. So just for example, saying people, right? Junction is very big, right? Have some centers. You have Trial, we have Ballas Valley and Tapils around that. You remember, you have centers where you pick up people and which part them live. Me understand the migration and all of that is there. But if you also put one there cheap side for those who in St. Elizabeth, I ask the people who in such communities come here on this day. You already, and you use back your voters list for all of the people who can vote. All of them people have children, can come with them kids just the same. Just for example, saying, if you have a polling station in a one constituency, check how many polling stations them have. They have over 80 at polling station, right? And note you, and everybody can vote. But you have 25,000 people in a southeastern St. Elizabeth who can vote, right? Let's look at numbers. 25,000 people in a southeastern St. Elizabeth approximately can vote. But yet still you want 100 odd polling stations, right? So the thing what I try to say is, broke down, you can't, I remember now, look at it this way, people. 20,000 people can vote, but remember, you have 100 polling station. However, now, you have over 50,000 people to get vaccine per constituency, but yet still a 1 or 2 location. It's not going to work. It's not going to be effective. And trust me, this is not politically driven, but it's just the truth. So what I'm saying, Mr. Andrew Honis, go back to the drawing board and come with a different strategic formula. Because if this is the way next weekend, it will defeat the whole purpose of the lockdown. So
all right, people, hear that. People voice their opinion in all different ways during that time. Serious people. More people are runway. People, remember that, you know? How we are saying, man, when the lockdown start at Portmore, people might drive out of town, man.
No, sir. Watch out. Look on the traffic. Everybody I left Portmore. Look on the line of traffic. Janua. Watch out. Look on the traffic. Everybody I move out. Watch out. Look on the odds and look on the traffic. Janua. The people they must ship out. Watch out. All our family member town and them places. Watch out.
So what was your experience during that time, people? What did you went through during the Big C? How was your lockdown? Did you take the joke? Why you never take the joke? You know? Were you like this woman who depends, say God will take care of her?
Lock down the country, Mr. Antoine. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Hunter, if God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fast state.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still, I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
People, don't forget this man, you know.
Careful consideration and the need to restrict movement even further, except for essential activities. The following changes will be effected. From Thursday, March 23 to Friday, March 26, the nightly curfew hours will remain at 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. the following morning, ending at 5 a.m. on Saturday, March 27, 2021. So on Saturday, March 27, 2021, the curfew will begin at 12 noon and continue through the rest of Saturday and the entire day on Sunday. Let me say that again, the entire day on Sunday, and end at 5 a.m. on Monday, March 29, 2021. Please note that on Friday, March 26, 2021, workplaces will be required to close at noon, except for essential services, medical establishments, supermarkets, wholesalers, pharmacies, restaurants, and other food establishments, which will remain open up to the curfew time at 8 p.m.
People, see that man? That man will do something to carry out master job, you know. See, to carry out master duty, that man will do something, people. To carry out master duties, that man we hurt the country, you know. May I tell you, you know. That man will do something just to carry out master duties, you know. I want to understand that clearly what I say, you know. Master duties have to be carried out at all costs. Master duties have to, how I don't know, man.
Right now, my kids, I'm belly back, I'm drop out. I well need some food, I want some food. When last have you eaten? From day before yesterday.
What is? Me need release. I'm bad from my heart. I'm hungry.
Because we're not going to die from the coronavirus, we're going to die from starvation and lack of water.
Hungry, see me. Yesterday they bring 2 bags of food. And my house empty. So me have here 4 months, no feeding, no pampers. What we feed? We can't come on road. And in our community, no one come down. But me, we talk for everybody.
Can't cheat Mr. Andrew Holness. You have to do something, Brogan. Brogan want food.
Andrew, you have to check in, you know, because we have to find, you know, we want food, you know.
He had refused to give a woman who was over 8 years of age one of the packages, one of the food packages.
The ombudsman come in here and they said that they're going to give us food. Some people only get 2 buns and a bottle of water. Oh, please, come on. We are human beings.
Talk to me. No, I'm not get arrested during the Big C. Anybody here? Christine Gilbert say, I was pregnant during the Big C. I went about my business as normal. Never took the joke. My spirit told me not to take that poison. Me say, can you imagine? You contaminate your unborn and yourself? Can you imagine? I remember them lock up Joseph Patterson also. But as we go down the road there, I'm going to gather all the clips them and I'm going to present them to you because everything is out there. Still, brawling, just a wait. Everything is out there, people. Just a wait. All of them clips are out there. Every single one of them. So such man thinks them all lie and just fly by.
In a follow-up now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said when he learned that a group of 43 heartbroken Jamaican ship workers had anchored near Port Royal in Kingston seeking landing, they had already left. But according to Holness, the moment he became aware of the matter on Friday, April 3, he was clear that they would have had to be allowed in.
When it came to our attention, we all said, well, you know, this is a situation that we should consider. And I said, yes, go ahead. By the time the minister went out to make the call, to give the approval, he came back and said, Prime Minister, they have left. So I just want that to be clear, because in a time of crisis, there are persons who are trying to find all kinds of issues to hang on to. And we need to be kept in check. But I am also going to be very frank and very plain and straightforward that we are not going to give any quarter for anyone to hang on to misinform and distract. I think all Jamaicans know we must remain focused.
This development has further clouded the issue since ship workers had reported that they anchored in Jamaican waters at 7 a.m. on Thursday, April 2 for refueling and disembarkation and departed at 4 p.m. on Friday, April 3 after no word came from the government on their landing request. And according to a joint statement from the Ministries of National Security and Foreign Affairs, the captain left possibly because there could be no guarantee that the Jamaicans would have been granted landing.
One of the biggest things with that brother is trust, you know. The lies catch up with you. All the theater, all the theatrics now going to help you.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense.
Queen face people. Let's look on him. People, let's look on him, man. Real kind of artist, you know. A Hollywood, when man are doing a politics, a Hollywood man should have the Denzel Washington have nothing funny, brother. Yeah.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica. We have.
What the man say a while ago, people? All of that. I mean, fair man who have a doctorate. How my behave so? Me never see no other leader in the world behave so, you know. That man need to leave office. He make Jamaica look bad. He may embarrass the country.
Tell them the truth. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is an offense. But God see I know me now sin upon the people of Jamaica.
We have sinned against the people of Jamaica. We have sinned against our fellow man.
That brother, yeah, or something else. Now let me show the man to go be. Uncle Dog out the road when the brother locked down the place. And from them time, they know that the brother have Jamaica under control. Jamaica never pushed back, they never protest. Jamaica was the only Caribbean island we never rise up with no protests. Remember St. Vincent, Prime Minister get him head bust in a protest. Remember that? Yeah, man. Gonzalez. Remember him? We come to Jamaica the other day at Portland. Remember him get him head bust in a theme country, come lock the people them down, and the people them have protests. And one lady was arrested for it. And recently me watching news. I'm also last year or something like that. I was reading in the news where the lady get let off. Look what Montego Bay.
This is the city of Montego Bay. Only dogs you can find on the streets.
But it used to be the city.
This is the place that they say Montego Bay is the city that never sleeps. And it is sleeping from 2 o'clock this afternoon. My God, this is real. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Is this real? Only dogs and the 2 security are here. Police are gone. Everybody's gone. This is the city that never sleeps. Jamaica, Montego Bay is sleeping now. Look across the street from Scotia. Nobody's there. You gotta.
We have to look upon that again.
This is the city of Montego Bay. Only dogs you can find on the streets.
But it used to be the city.
This is the place that they say Montego Bay is the city that never sleeps. And it is sleeping from 2 o'clock this afternoon. My God, this is real. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Is this real? Only dogs and the 2 security are here. Police are gone. Everybody's gone. This is the city that never sleeps. Jamaica, Montego Bay is sleeping now. Look across the street from Scotia. Nobody's there. You gotta.
Such man have a place on a lockdown, man. When them a carry master duty, the man a carry master duty with the iron fist, you know? When the man a carry the back of master duties, he might carry it out with the iron fist when they get the order. Remember, iron fist. Some man don't care about we, not busy about we, boy. Yeah. Some man don't care about we and busy with boy. Yeah. Iron fist.
Lock down the country, Mr. Antigonest. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Hunter, if God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still, I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
The woman says she still trusts God.
Lock down the country, Mr. Antigonest. Lock it down before you win. I saw the election and run it out on my program every day. I see the landslide. Sir, please, for God's sake, come off your pomp and pride. No disrespect to you, sir. I'm humble before God. Go before God. Lay down and prostrate and say, Lord, show in a late. If God tell me that it is, oh God, Mr. Hunter, if God said that, that's what he meant. I was the one that bring the message to the then Prime Minister, Mr. Bruce Golding, and tell him to call the nation on a fasting.
Have you vaccinated?
No, I'm not. The blood still, I still trust God.
People are saying that the vaccines are unnatural. There's nothing unnatural. God created it.
I church people, them not try to get in their head, you know. Them man try to jump in on the church people, them head. Say God create the vaccine. Lie. Yo. Anybody who work on the cruise ship there? Anybody who work on the cruise ship will get kicked back overseas.
In a follow-up now, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said when he learned that a group of 43 heartbroken Jamaican ship workers had anchored near Port Royal in Kingston seeking landing, they had already left. But according to Holness, the moment he became aware of the matter on Friday, April 3, he was clear that they would have had to be allowed in.
When it came to our attention, we all said, well, you know, this is a situation that we should consider. And I said, yes, go ahead. By the time the minister went out to make the call, to give the approval, he came back and said, Prime Minister, they have left. So I just want that to be clear, because in a time of crisis, there are persons who are trying to find all kinds of issues to hang on to. And we need to be kept in check. But I am also going to be very frank and very plain and straightforward that we are not going to give any quarter for anyone to hang on to misinform and distract. I think all Jamaicans know we must remain focused.
This development has further clouded the issue since ship workers had reported that they anchored in Jamaican waters at 7 a.m. on Thursday, April 2 for refueling and disembarkation, and departed at 4 p.m. on Friday, April 3 after no word came from the government on their landing request. And according to a joint statement from the Ministries of National Security and Foreign Affairs, the captain left possibly because there could be no guarantee that the Jamaicans would have been granted landing.
Poor work of them. We now forget you know such man when you carry master duties, you know. You carry master duties, vicious pan we know such man.
The government is coming under fire after the circulation of videos of scores of partygoers breaching COVID-19 protocols in Negril, Westmoreland. Now, we will have reactions from stakeholders in the local entertainment interests later on. But first, health and the tourism interests say no permission was granted for the event to go ahead. O'Shane Masters begins our coverage.
Mocha-Fest 2021 brings together partygoers from around the globe to Negril, Jamaica. The event was initially cancelled in 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but it was back again on the agenda. Officials from the Ministry of Tourism say permission was not granted for the event to be hosted. However, on the Visit Jamaica website, which is operated by the Jamaica Tourist Board, the party was still being promoted up to Thursday. It was subsequently taken down. We've been trying to get officials from the Jamaica Tourist Board to comment via phone, but that has proven to be unsuccessful.
Yeah, people, we say we have to bring back this stuff because, you see, about 4 or 5 years ago, we looked and don't. You talk about a little youth who was 13 at the time, 18 now and ready to vote. At 13, he don't know much of food he wants in a big sea. He don't know what I go on. Yeah, am I ready to vote right now? People don't understand what I go on. Yes, man. So we have to bring these things to the fore. And guess what them do to a man from Portmore? Someone will probably see this before.
This is my water bill, and I need to pay it because I don't want it bank up, and I need food in my house to eat. I don't want the money, so I've got to draw money and keep it because last night I hear about this. I've been waiting to hear the next interview about this, and his last night me here support more lockdown.
Yeah, so what the police saying to you now?
Him say me can't go to the bank if I go home back.
Okay, even though you need funds?
Me need funds now, and nobody no give me nothing, no politician no can nothing come on my yard come give me.
Alright, make an appeal to the government.
Well, me I make an appeal now to Andrew Holness. You have to change this because I listening for you last night to talk about people who want to go bank for their money, and I don't hear nothing about if you go to bank and draw where you draw and coming back.
People, tell me something. The brother said make an appeal to the authorities, right? You believe nobody going to hear him by bringing a care packet come give him specially a Portmore? You think nobody give a damn about this man? Go to see the brother again.
This is my water bill, and I need to pay it because I don't want it bank up, and I need food in my house to eat. I don't want the money, so I've got to draw money and keep it because last night I hear about this. I've been waiting to hear the next interview about this, and his last night me here support more lockdown.
Yeah, so what the police saying to you now?
Him say me can't go to the bank if I go home back.
Okay, even though you need funds.
Me need funds now. And nobody no give me nothing. No politician no care nothing come on my yard come give me.
Alright, make an appeal to the government.
Well, me I make an appeal now to Andrew Onis. You have to change this because I listening for you last night to talk about people who want to go bank for their money and I don't hear nothing about if you go to bank and draw where you draw and coming back.
You hear that? And don't forget say someone not using the belly. Me gonna take the juke, you know. No pound on the belly. Then giving a phone credit and then giving a KFC coupon. Somebody tell me say they give all man gas tank, gas full car full of gas. You go take the joke.
Orderly. Do you think that the incentives of the gift certificate and the credit has made a difference?
I believe it will. I believe so. Yes. Yes. Without a doubt. As a little boy, when you used to go to the doctor with your mother and you went for an injection, did your doctor give you a lollipop after you finish or a sticker?
Yes.
And that's the incentive because a child of that age getting a sticker, even at school, to do well, you get a star sticker or a well done sticker. Same concept. Just incentivizing the people. This pandemic has...
Hold on, man. Hold on before we go further with that. Are we a child or we are big people that get joke? So if you're picking and you get a joke and you get a lollipop, what have I do with that grown for folk busting chicken bone with their teeth? Look on the good people. Picnic and minutes and phone, credit, coupon, forget chicken. What have I do with picnic? Our explanation no sound good, it no sound right, it no make no goddamn sense.
Orderly.
That she come out come say, you know what, I used to pull out the people, them kind of people them love them belly. 5,001 box lunch. I mean, give us some KFC, they will come out.
Orderly.
Do you think that the incentives of the gift certificate and the credit has made a difference?
I believe it will. I believe so. Yes. Yes. Without a doubt. As a little boy, when you used to go to the doctor with your mother and you went for an injection, did your doctor give you a lollipop after you finish or a sticker?
Yes.
And that's the incentive because a child of that age getting a sticker, even at school, to do well, you get a star sticker or a well done sticker. Same concept. Just incentivizing the people. This pandemic has hit home hard to the inner city, the persons in the community around us. Why? Because people live from day to day. You know, and with the lockdowns, it has been a challenge. So what we're doing, we're providing a meal and some credit that you can use either for school or just to make a phone call.
People, I wonder the wickedest thing ever happened to we, you know. Remember the man them lock up Joseph Patterson, you know, UIC president, you know. I will show you those videos, you know, in a future videos, you know. Come when I done this, you know. How old footage me have, you know? Yes, man. Me go out and me source them. Believe me. I've been up from about 1 o'clock this morning, sourcing, you know, uploading, doing all type of stuff to get this video ready for this morning. You didn't know that? It take work to bring this video to you guys. It take a lot of work going out there and go find them. They're out there somewhere. All these videos, every single one of them out there. Just know what you're looking for. You can go find them. From about 1 o'clock, me I working on people for this video this morning, you know. All 5 o'clock, me not ready yet, you know. All 5 o'clock, me not ready yet. Me deep in a research and a edit and all type of stuff, people. To get this video to you. Joseph Patterson is a man with them lock up. Joseph Patterson at UIC was a resistance to the whole thing. Me learn a lot of things from the UIC, Joseph Patterson. I'm going to say it all the time on this platform. Despite the little disagreement and rare. But I must say I learned a lot from Joseph Patterson. When it comes to the big C, Joseph Patterson was right from the UIC. He was right. Look at it good. You remember? Joseph Patterson was correct. Joseph Patterson was right. He was on point. Them arrest the man get arrested. Like I said again, Joseph Patterson from the UIC was right. You know why I mean to take the joke? It's because of conspiracy theorists. I never used to like conspiracy theorists until the big C. I said I never used to like conspiracy theorists until the big C pop up. No, I never like it until the big C pop. So when me listen to the conspiracy theorists, if I listen to them, you hear them and make sense. And you say, Ray, come in and say something different and me not think a different way. But when you listen to the conspiracy theorists, them so-called conspiracy theorists, because a conspiracy theorist is a person who just think different from you. If you give them the answer, say at 12, they might look between the line and say, I'm a 12 man. So people have said them are conspiracy theorists. But when we go up on social media, people, the amount of conspiracy theorists were one way. Them one with. How could I not take heed about the joke? Them time that I was rolling with the UIC. I was at that time. I was 100% with the UIC. Joseph Patterson, the UIC, them are one. We are one. How could I not take that warning and take heed? How could I not take heed, people? Me take heed. Me say, no, man, this I sit down and feel with something wrong.
Man, I wake up, I don't have a liquor dime. I come to collect my liquor money and see there. And at 4 o'clock, then when me reach out the land, I'm going to say done. So all me I go manage with me and myself and my children and my grandpicnic them. We need more time. And the country shut down from when and this man in the country up. All we have a go shop. We don't have nowhere food run out of our house. Picnic now go school so everyone knows there's a long only per crowd in our house. We need more time, Prime Minister. Please, I'm asking you.
But you also note that the first time they do this, you know. Because this other clip me I play for you is a mixture of Tivoli and the big C. Where people are suffering and hungry, I say them hungry. And it's under the JLP.
Right now, my kid, I'm belly back and I drop out. I well need some food. I want some food. When last have you eaten? From day before yesterday.
What is? Me need release. I'm bad from my heart. I'm hungry.
Because we're not going to die from the coronavirus. We're going to die from starvation and lack of water.
Hungry, see me. Yesterday, they bring 2 bags of food. And you have any in here? My house empty. So me have here 4 months. No feeding, no pampers. What we feed? We can't come on road. And in our community, no one contact. But me...
Hold on, I better piece. See that baby mama here? How I see what somebody do. How I see you should turn on the pressure in our voice. And the longer footage out there, but me not have it right now for play. Me never load it. What she said, she not afraid to go to jail. At least when she got jail, she get 3 meals. See how pretty can get the feed. That's what she saying. The same woman that see the baby. You know your advice. She get rumple. That is the meaning of Jamaican getting rumple. If nobody don't know the meaning of rumple, that is the meaning of someone getting rumple in a Jamaican term. We're going to see the whole entire video again.
Right now, my kid, I'm belly back and I drop out. I well need some food. I want some food. When last have you eaten? From day before yesterday.
What is? Me need release. I'm bad from my heart. I'm hungry.
Because we're not going to die from the coronavirus. We're going to die from starvation and lack of water.
Hungry, see me. Yesterday, they bring 2 bags of food. And you have any in here? My house empty. So me have here 4 months. No feeding, no pampers. What we feed? We can't come on road. And in our community, no one contact. But me we talk to everybody.
Can't check this to Angie Oles. You have to do something, Brogan who want food.
Angie have to check in, because we have to find, who want food,
He had refused to give a woman who was over 80 years of age one of the food packages.
The ombudsman come in here and they said that they're going to give us food. Some people only get 2 buns and a bottle of water. Oh, please, come on. We are human beings.
So people, want to call in and tell me, may I give you that time for time. I want to hear from Uno. Want to face it at the big C. Walk along with Uno. What was the experience? What you remember? But that's what I know. You remember anything? Call us and tell me what was the experience during the pandemic. See me number there? Give me a buzz.
Tourists are allowed to come into Jamaica on a day when Jamaicans have to stay locked up inside. Do you have a view?
They should come out as long as they've got their mask on like we have to have. I don't know why they can't come out with their mask on too.
Well, the reason is that we've seen an escalation in COVID cases in the last couple of, say the last 2 months. We have seen an escalation in deaths and infections.
Well, so in the United States, so we've got a big abundance of the COVID breaking out also. And we're allowed to go out as long as we have our mask on. So I don't know why Jamaicans can't come out without as long as they've got their mask on, like we do in the United States.
It has created some controversy here among the locals who believe that it is unfair.
It is unfair. They should be able to come out.
What has your experience been? I don't know if you've been here before. Is this your first time?
No, I've been here several times.
And you've been here at a time when you could mingle with the locals?
When it was crowded and everything was open and that, yeah.
What's your experience now, given that there is no locals for you to mingle with? Is it a different experience?
Yes. It looks like it's a ghost town now. Does that explain it?
It does. Does that take away the fun though?
No, I mean, you don't have the people cheering around or walking around and greeting you like you usually do. I mean, yes, you got the people that are at the stores, but you don't have the ones that are walking in the streets greeting you like I have before when I've been here.
And do you miss that?
Yes. Yes.
What about it you like?
Just the friendliness of everybody here. Okay. I do miss that. Yes.
How long have you been coming to Jamaica? Can you say how many trips?
I think this is my 4th trip here.
Okay.
My 4th time.
And you mind saying where in the US you're from?
Michigan.
In Michigan. Okay. How long ago you booked this
We booked this back in February, I think. I think it was in February we booked it.
Okay. So you were long ago that you were coming.
So, how much I know glad you never take the joke? How much I want to take the joke and regret it? More to call me, you know. Come on, hear from Uno. How much I want to take it and regret it? How much I want to move away and sidestep it? See it and left it. Wagwan family, good morning.
Morning, Carlos.
Morning, family. Wagwan there, talk to me.
Just type in, show yourself. My mother get licked down for Andrew and the team in August. I can send you some clippings. I can send you the cleaner. I can send you the cleaner clip with it. The new and all of those things. I don't get no redress from it.
You mean say your mother get licked down by Andrew, you know?
In team, in man in a team, the campaign I was falling and my mother go buy food for my father because my father cannot move in it. So she go buy a little food in the height of the camp when he was campaigning in Frank B. Clarendon, I can tell you.
What year is that?
2020, when him call the election, innit?
In the Big C?
Yeah, when him call the election and him a campaign. Me can send the clippings come give you now. I don't know joke this is me running a brother. Me can send the star, the paper. I can furnish you with those things.
Alright, do that now when you're done. Yeah, send all that come give me.
It was written. You understand what I'm saying? No redress, man. The man is just wicked, brother. The man is cool and heartless. I tell you that. You know, I don't know how him still there on, how people still are run up with and down with that man. The man is just lying, wicked and miserable, man. The man is cool, brother.
So hold on, you say your mother not get the compensation?
Until this blessed day of our Lord, nobody never come look for her. Nobody not ask no question. As me say it written. That's something there in the archive, brother. Me not make up the story.
So how that happened? Oh, your mother get licked down?
I will send the clipping. I will send the car and everything. I will send them to come give you.
So I'm not.
She was walking. She was going in the street. My mother, I hate it 2 years old, you know, man.
Yes.
She was going in about her business, going to get her 2 little pound. And you know, a lockdown.
Yes.
So she go get her little flour and her little chicken back and all of that. Because you don't know people on a lockdown, brother. And them a go about them business. And when them a drive erratic, was driving erratic. You understand me?
Mm.
In the campaign, and one I'm the guy in I'm team, just hit down my mother, mash up her head, broke up her windshield. As I say, we can furnish with everything. So nothing say as a joke. But that man, wicked man, that man is a very cool. Andrew Warren is a cool.
So when that happened, did the motorcade stop?
No, them never stop. Them go through. The guy did take up my mother. The guy did take my mother and take her to the hospital in Sparling.
The guy who the car down?
Yes, the guy did take my mother and take her to the hospital in Sparling and go and report it at the station. And then the next thing when I hear them, I say, boy, my mother walk out of the car and that's it. That's it. That's where it is. But as me say, I can furnish you with all of what me I tell you, I can furnish you with it.
Yeah, man. You said they can't give me done, man. Me burn up your panic. Prime is supposed to look out for this and campaign do it and rare. And your mother is a citizen of Jamaica.
I'm going to send it to you, man, because no bad thing at all. I'm going to send it to you, brother. I'm going to send it to this same number with me at that.
Yeah, man. Send it to me by WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp.
Bangle, man. We're talking a while.
Blessing here, sir. Sorry for you. Your mother right now? Oh, your mother right now?
Me not talk to her yet, but me talk to her down for yesterday. You know, she had go on still hang on, you know. She still a hold on, brother, I tell you. You know, she had just 83 years old and now go on a bat same way, you know.
Jaja. Yo, you more life to your mother, you know. More life to mama here. Yeah, man, more life to mama. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me too. Me so call for my mother too. How are you? How are you? And the boss, my mother still the boss, you know. How are you? Bless up here, sir. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. Respect. Family, more want to call me and tell me how to manage through the big C. How you manage to sleep and not take the joke. Remember me telling you how me to take it, you know. Because me I listen to the conspiracy theorists them on social media. Me I listen to them people. And them a beat it. At the time I was with the UIC. And Joseph Patterson, you know, film stance. He might beat it. When I look, I say, only the UIC was right. Even the PNP got it wrong, you know. Yeah, come out, go. They was walking around with such man. I promote the joke. Yes, me understand. Say, someone understand what go on, this big joke, this the big C, and everybody afraid of it, and we confused. But the UIC got it right. I'm happy telling you that. Yes, fair and balance from a platform. I have to tell you guys that the UIC got it right. And Joseph Patterson go out there for protest and them lock him up. My brother was there, you know, because I couldn't make it. So what me do? Me send on money and tell my brother, say, yo, I want to go stand for me at UIC protest. Me tell them people, say, I want to go stand up for me. So I send money for rent a car and about 4 or 5 of them in the car. Yeah, man, me send money for buy a red car for them go from country straight up to the protest. So I went that I go on with Mr. Patterson. Them they there. And my brother tell me everything go on. Me couldn't go, but my brother did go for me. Me make sure say me support a car load. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rent a car, man. My man, go support the thing. That's how we do it, people. That's why on this platform I say to UNO, Labour Right and PNP. Every time a conference I keep, UNO can rent a bus or rent a car and go on UNO own. You know, more of us stop at Jamaica, more of us politicians stop pay for bus for no come a conference. If you believe in a way you believe in, rent a bus your goddamn self, man. No charter a bus, man. You don't believe in your cars. What they are PNP and Labour Right, we licky too much. And if you are PNP and Labour Right and politicians are sending money, we don't go nowhere. Remember the last video that we saw in, I think it was Maypen. Everybody just up in them green shirt going to the Labour Right conference. Right? That means that when them left them yard, they put on them green shirts and they believe in what they believe in. You thought that them will go a Labour Right conference for their own. Big old disgrace of Maypen because they never get no money. Big old disgrace, them not going away. And then you hear them say, if we don't get no money, we're not going away, but they've just up in a green shirt. Why you left a yard in a green shirt? If you don't believe in the way you believe in it. And the politician not send a lunch money, you not go. Someone now some dirty Jamaican, you know. You want me to tell me say couple of uno couldn't rent one bus. Because you can't do it. Couple of uno can't charter one bus. Couple of uno can't pitch in and charter one bus and say, you know what, a conference where I go, labor right or PNP conference. Why politicians have to send bus come give me? You know, say, well, this. Why politicians have to send lunch money? You know, they don't believe in our way in. Whether you're PNP and labor right, that's money, laziness, and greed. Make we in this thing. Look on it, man. Because if we don't get lunch money, we not go. So are we going on our own cars, our own energy? Because we love a party with a PNP and labor right. If we love labor right, someone must can go rent a bus, man, and go, man. Someone must can go rent a car and go. Just like me say, when UIC do them protests, I couldn't go. But we make sure some man go. We tell my brother, say, guess what? I rent a car, you know. Yeah, man, just get some man with you and just go on and send on a piece of food for them so man can name some food while the man they. You support the cause. You support the cause. If you believe in it, you put money behind it. But over the years, Labour Right and PNP, we don't believe in nothing. If you believe in it, we believe in it, put money behind it, man. From the Wagwan, good morning, Jamaican callers on live with the people, them. Yes, sir. Live, everybody are here, you know.
Yeah, man. This is Robbie, man, from Edmonton, Alberta.
Bless up, Robbie.
Everything. Yeah, man. Even at the pandemic, it's not even was a pandemic, it was a pandemic. At that time when you're talking about the UIC, I was like 2 weeks before I reached Jamaica there.
Yes.
And I'm here and I hear a lot of Jamaica talk about it's Canada lockdown and them stuff there. It's a lie. No, we are here in a lockdown. You have places where you have to use masks and you have different places where you don't have to. That does not exist here. But anyway, you see that guy, Andrew Wellness, he and the one here was the two roughest guy ever exists to carry out whatever the Braca master tell them to do. And you see Jamaica people are not work. It's like they lost their mind every 5 years because you see, even we beating Andrew Wellness, you know, he's not supposed to get a beat, you know. He's supposed to face one of the harshest penalty on earth. But do not exempt the PNP. The whole of them know everything. Trust me. Right? Because you see, here in Canada, when they try to impose it up here, our MLA tell them, say, listen, forget it. Right? Don't even mention it. Forget it. So there are some people have them agenda and some doesn't believe in it. Because I work right through.
Yes.
Right? And so till where I was working, they closed it down through that reason. But I'm gonna tell you something what happened. When my mom passed in the same time, that's why I did have to come down in 2 weeks' time. And during my work period, me not sick. And till that day, I don't sick. But at that time, you have to do a test. So I go and do a swab. And when I go, in less than half an hour, they told me that I have COVID. Half an hour, I know. And when I read through all the information, it say take 2 hours minimum, maximum or more. Right? So I told him, I said, listen, I don't have COVID. I call the health minister and I tell him I don't have COVID. And she said, me is one of the lucky one. I said, disease does not distinguish between luck. Right? And I said, I booked my ticket and my mom passed away and you have to stop me at the airport. I'm not gonna listen to what you guys say. And you know what happened? In less than 45 minutes, them send me an email and tell me, say, Mr. X, you are good to go. So listen.
Good.
So what they do at Jamaica, they trick the people and then poison the people.
Jaja.
Simple as that.
Hey, you remember one time? You remember that time, my brother? One time when Jamaican people are got England. Remember they take the juke of Jamaica, you know. And when they got England, they have to take the juke again. Jesus, God.
Yes. You see, people, I don't know what's wrong with our people, but I don't know. But I'm not too even blame them, you know, because I think they dumb them down.
Thank you.
I think they dumb. Yeah, man, I think they dumb them down. I think it's in the food or the water, but I know they dumb them down. Because I go there and I see even the plane them. You're supposed to be in Florida, right?
Not right now, but we know about Florida.
Okay, I mean, okay, whatever. Sometimes if you look in the sky, they spray the sky, right? And they can make rain fall. They can make snow fall. And if you tell some of our people the same thing, oh God, man, they say you're crazy, right? So,
yes,
you know, we just need to help them. And, you know, I know it's hard on them, you know, because they're not that, you know, educated at certain things, but we have to help them, our people, and the sufferation is real there. But you see that guy there, not even one GLP don't supposed to win them seat in Jamaica, not even one. Yeah, they're wicked people. Yeah, so me hear me brethren and me feel pain, the pain for me people, man, you know. I'm telling you, boy, it's only a pity they just don't change, you know. And right now they come to cheat them again and tell them about this and that. And when we're talking about change, me hear people talk about Marky G. Marky G is one person, yes, but what about the rest that was in the PNP are still there, right? People must understand, man, we need fresh people, fresh idea. Nothing wrong with Jamaica, and it's just wrong with the people, right? We can't move the land, we can't move the ocean, everything still remain the same. But people are not all, we need a change. That's all.
Yeah, man. Remember that. Well said. Well said. Well said. Yeah. Well said, my brother. I share them sentiments there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, we talk to you again, you know, because you're supposed to know what I talk to you. I remember, yeah, man, we did about some family thing when I time.
Yes, well, yeah, but you never get back to me. We have play so. Eh?
No, man.
We have play so.
Sweet man, remember me tell you, man.
All right then. Cool. That sounds good. Respect. All right, remember you.
Yeah, man, remind them, man. Every 5 years they got things, remind them.
Yes. Remember you all. Yeah. Blessings here. Jaja. Yes, sir. Every time. So people, the man upon point, and I lie the man I tell. You see, it's when I think about, like I said, most people call my platform. Them not paying and labor thing, you know. No, man. A country thing we in a upper so. I that we have bill. You think some company social media come get sell out by labor right and PNP. Now a country me want, man. If Mark going to come in and now do good, we're not gonna beat him, say way, man. Then listen to tuna, man.
Labor right thing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to you, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract them a get. Pattern up the pocket go on like say we no see. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change.
Welcome, family. Good morning.
Blessing, you know.
Blessings, my brother.
Blessing and brother, you know. Lord, you know.
Give thanks.
On the moon and on the sun, you know. On the earth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Bridget, I said something wrong with the people. Call them not really. We're analyzing. In Jamaica, over the years, I have a thing called a systematical problem. So you have people where have character, where design system. So if a man have certain character in we design a system to suit in character. So if I know him, he can be the next person. So watch this now. Look at HLP party. We see the young youth there, the Minister of Finance. When he did enter the party, he never did enter the politician.
That's a lie, Nigel.
Not the Nigel, yeah. When him start tell line, me the man where me used to watch my TV, but me touch him PNP thing too first. Me used to rate Portia Simpson until she start take people write speech for her. Them write some little stupid speech sometimes. So me, when time she talk, I used to turn up the TV well loud and I listen in background with them all leave my settings store and them thing. That's how my mind work. Me love read between the line, you know, we inquisitive, you know, we watch body language and then thing there. You know, when the Prime Minister talk, we watch when him start move and jump up and down and him like him move left to right like my boy Stevie Wonder. So we love watch those things, we analyze things. So the first time when me hear Nigella tell lie, brother, I don't remember what it was about. And maybe even if I remember, I wouldn't say it to affect the people. You understand? But when me see the man tell lie, brother, I be laugh, me laugh. Me I say this brother not cut out for this. This brother not cut out for this, but him should I know say once him involved in a politics, him have got tell lie. Him have got gunman left to which party and which party in the politics in there and which era and whatsoever. Him have got deal with it and them. Politics are not a normal thing in a Jamaica because over the year the politics have created a culture. So if a man say, yo, going to the politics and you know so you can manage the culture, but they allow the politics. So what I'm saying is, Nigel Clark run away from it. Yeah? And when we say now, the systematic, yeah, the system where the person are going to create according to the character of the person, or create a system. So if me know some want to take money, I want a system where we can easily take the money move and nobody face no consequence for it. You have a next man we intend to create one system where no man can take no money. That simply means that him no want no money. So when also man complain to him and I say, youth, you know say we used to make a money a week time when we carry and fix up all my dog pen and put all flat screen TV in my dog house and things. So want be in a dog at your yard. And he must say, no man, I will buy my dog TV out of my pocket. You understand? And he must say, yo, you're different, you know. Or two man, I say, yo, it not gonna work, you know. Whether I will have with one with you with dog TV, mash up, you know, and you is a man that you come out and make up and buy back with dog TV. You know, go stay your saying, brother, that me I tell you, you know. That's what I mean, and I saw the thing. So the system created by the person with certain type of character. Yeah, so Jamaica have a systematical problem. Yeah, so if certain character in charge of the force of morning, they will change it or try to change it, or maybe him go confront like the government minister if the man try to change it and the government minister don't want it for change or the government.
Yeah.
Just like Mark Golding did end up create the integrity commission and they must see what kind of clause them can set where you can go around and set it up. Just like they said, the people them to where they create the first set of constitution and then create the one way where they must say, yo, that people are going to corrupt them, are going to want to do this and do that.
Yo,
so create another way
that. Yeah, me understand you. And me agree with everything I say. Me ask you a question. During the big C, how did they survive? Come on, put it back there, so. What is your experience in them time there? Lockdown, the this, the that. Me know your family man, I have your youth then.
We deal with sound system, you know. So that are the first thing. We play a sound system and we create sound system and them thing that work on sound system. So you know say in the pandemic, when you say people can't gather and them thing, you know, so the whole entertainment business, it will affect it. You understand? And then, one of the nice part now, when time, people don't have to go to school now, because you know, some more time, you know, and money for people them go to school. And me personally, did all live off a cashless system long time. Because through with the trade work, you have more time. We just got link shop and tell shop to say, oh, we want this, that, and we say how much, and you say, all right, cool, put that on the bill. So when you get your trade work, when you get to a job now, or a player, you get to fix some man create something, then you know, so you pay your bills, so they kind of live that way then.
So the sound system.
Then when other people start do the same thing now, then Shopee start mal. You get what I mean? So Shopee after yo, you can't do you know, cause this and that, so. And then the government now start create one bag of foolishness, and then we know where we say we sell for a lot of information long time now. We start look on information because this thing new to we. So when
hold on. Did it take the joke? You and the family?
No.
Why not? Why not?
We love read. You understand? We love read. Yeah. So me was one of the fan of Dr. Cahill, Dolores Cahill. We're curious. We read anything. Even right now, a man asks me about certain topic. We are aware of what heap of things, because we read everything. So we most, even if people we are paying people, you know, you will find them never prone for run go take you know, and mostly people where them are JLP, enough people were never well read.
Enough JLP and a lie, because if such man say come back from the plantation, the JLP they're ready.
Yeah, so deficient knowledge are one serious thing. You understand? So if you can't sign your name and never read a book like The Entertainer with turn blogger and say him turn teacher. Him turn what you call it, well, advisor. You understand? Him turn counselor. If you do in your life, you can't sign your name enough and you never read a book. But so the more book where you read, the more your mind will warm up. So when you start telling about V, I say it's called, it was a V. It was the companies that create the V. Yeah, they tell you what it was. They say it is a injection. They say it is a experimental injection for emergency use only. That's what it said, and they have a website that tell you, and then the politician and the salesman, them for the thing now, start telling otherwise, yo, you have to take this. This is the cure feed. Then you hear say, once you take it, you can't catch it. And then some people take it, and then they realize that they can catch it. So they must say, oh, you didn't tell we say, once we take it, we can't catch it. And then change them out again, and then you say, no, man, it means say, when you take it and you catch it, it can't do you nothing. And they must say, but he catch your grandfather and he hurt him and this and that, and then the story just a change every minute. You understand? And then they start jumping on the people, them who not take it, and then you find one next information, say who not take it. Your body is a natural thing where God created. So once you never take it, your body strengthens itself against it. So you have the natural, I don't remember the word where they use it. Where you have people where becomes have a natural immunized, them body immune to the thing. You understand? So them the people now can't catch it because them body immune to it. You understand? But once you start and then you start study the mRNA thing, and you find it's an artificial thing, and you put something in the body where the body not susceptible with, and the body now can't understand them. So this gene therapy and the thing that the nanotechnology, the body not use of the thing, and then me have a little knowledge in electronics, then we start understand you actually put one system in your body.
Hold on, my brother. I see YW123 Wallace said, welcome on board, family. First time we are here. Welcome on this platform. He said, no flavor right in my area that took it are under the ground now, and who are still around are having countless doctor visits. So on this note, may I call anybody on this platform who took the joke, Call this platform, let me hear how's your health, what's going on with you, if everything all right. Or if you know of somebody, of a family member or a friend or a loved one who took it and you have some experience about it, call me and educate this community. You see me? Continue, my brother.
Yes. When we start doing about it now, and then we find say like you have all the school group them, and then them start telling them this and that. So I tell my two kids them to watch now. It look like say me have to go keep on home from school, you know, no good have to go top guard school, you know, me have to go teach, you know.
The school thing and have to just get you out on the head. Cause watch this. Me I say a picnic where mad or have carditis, that an infection in the heart. Yeah, a heart infection, carditis. Card have anything the word card have to do with the heart. So carditis are inflammation. So inflammation of the heart, and the only way to serve that you need a heart transplant. So when I start to read and I see things, and I see one youth in America to where take you one 12-year-old youth and the youth mad. And in there in a while electronics store and him lick down some TV and something, and me I say, oh God man, cause there's something up to the blood pressure in my head. And me I look for my look a bit and me I say no, so I can't manage them thing that I prefer one pit where done are uneducated more than one pit where blind or mad or then something. So I start say, alright, we have to go get the syllabus, download the syllabus. We are gonna start the answer. And then most people when me know enough old people to them jump out. Yeah, one of my family never have corona, but then jump out in a then time. Because not only the whole thing, the injection kill the people them where they susceptible, where them system never did strong. But it also the stress and the one bag of problem are up and down and you can't get food and you can't go doctor. Enough people they restricted. People go clinic, but the clinic them and the hospital them are run under certain emergency protocol. And so the stress will bring from people. Yeah, my father have a business and although I'm a big man and when I realized what him do, me I said enough people are that the do and when you look now it's enough business place closed because people they can have a hot bar, you know, or a hot shop where have, you know, the right location. And you feel say now are doing a business and go on where you start, you know, you're going to your account and you pay rent at the land never not the landlord or the landlady or the land devil, whosoever in to you, or them be for you. You them now drop the rent or you know. I see them rent. No, them never drop no rent. So you now want to keep the spot. Cause you say after this, you are gonna try to revive your business and whatsoever. So enough people pay how much month rent and fee for this thing so over and after a while then give up. So when they give up now the money delete out of the bank account and you have to give up the place and then you don't have nothing. So people they embarrassed to call you. Some people were both say we have them care or more time. You see them all go down and shop and them want just all food and then food because they went shop full you know and you want to serve and they must say yeah, must say already yet and they must figure out to him or buy. Still have to go to him or buy and you all did it all laugh because when I say you need a youth to watch certain thing you know so me did it and me I said to myself you know say and more time y'all just love the shop to and give them space where they can whisper to the shop to you understand because it take a real toll and then the government now him get a chance to exercise his powers. I tell you say yo friend you can't come out, you can't come out. Me say don't come out. And some man feel like say we rebellious and man I say yo suck your man with it me can't come out and look how boy you see him police and drag him out and better have him on TV and be a things, brother. You understand? Be a things. You understand? I'm gonna say, alright. So they must say 2 days for shop. They said connect where you never want in the community. If you go see their supermarket the time now, you understand where it works. People find hard boat, so it better the people them did connect in the community. So you know say if the things spread in the community or you could then put in some hard. We even see the intellect of the government too. Yeah, we see the intellect of the Prime Minister and we see the intellect of the government that are the rest of the people them are around him. They say, yo, don't do that, that's a foolishness. Be smarter than that and we have to wait. But them people you don't have no sense. You understand because when them are do stupid and then you start pressure the people them excessively and unnecessarily. So you have to see people pay for mass and we see them all one woman one night we say she have diabetes and she say me and Miss Oldness a friend you know. See me know Miss Oldness try tell Miss Oldness so they lock me up and we say alright what's the one to that woman there and then we see the woman come back and we say well I said them people them stay then like one old woman nobody they go there business.
About I remember that case about $750,000 in charge for mass violation and mask and curfew violation. I remember it was mask and curfew violation. And she said she was hungry. How hungry she hungry, you know? That's what she said.
She go buy one food and stuff, my ring, and we start to pick up the time, you know. So we have to blow, so the woman call.
So hold on, where you do during them time when the curfew are going and you have youths them? How old the youth them be?
Them time, them are like, take what the years, but them are like 17 or 16, you know. So them time it is -5.
Minus 5.
2020 and 2021. You understand?
Yes, so my baby them time, my youth. Yes, they just look. I food them one. They don't know what I want. They just care about food.
No, then what you mean them don't know what I want? If they say them are 16 and 17, -5 for that, you know. So my kid them can read. You understand?
Yes.
So when me have information, me show them with my kid. So when my kid them link up with her and grandmother say, yo, they now can't go to school now, I forgot take you know. A man start to walk white falling grandmother and say, I want to talk about vaccine. I don't know how you're not like that because me, just like we see politicians, them me convince my kids and me use information.
So hold on there. So we are talking about 16, 17. We are talking about 5 years after that. So now minus from that. So
5 years before, so you're minus 5.
13 and 14. 11. 16 and 17. So you're talking about goddamn. Yes. But my question is
17 minus 5, that's a 12, and the next one would then be 11. So
yes.
The one did all go.
Yeah.
Plan to go high school.
Yeah, my argument right now, my question to you now. Because I want to stick to this hardship and what people go through, you know. I want to stick to that point. Now, when they go back to school and they never take the vaccine, what going for them? What was that?
All right, yeah, well, no, I think like as you say, I did high school, I'm a plan to go. So the primary school now, we never did too have much. We never did that serious. When them start like go high school now, I think it's like everybody have to get tablets. So you have to find money now to buy tablet and find computer, and then we hear so we can get them thing there at school, and then we see like one little bit out, and you hear I think on news and you say yes, when you go down at the school, a different thing, you know. The thing limited and a few people get it and thing.
So you never get a tablet?
No, I'm not telling a lie on him like one of the school. But I really want to call a name. But
yes.
One of the school, my son get one. My daughter never get none. You see what I mean? But he have computer where he was and play music, so that now becomes a school computer. You understand? And then we did make up and buy a next tablet. Them just learn to can manage and protect and care devices like them thing that. And then them now end up a phone now, and then you know phone now even destroy your mind because phone they want up to one whole heap of thing now where no future that is the next topic to discuss a different day, you know. But phone to you during the pandemic, when you introduce you them to the device, then that them enter one new world, you know. And when they say the portal, you open up a portal or you enter a new dimension.
So now you them are 16 and 17, so we are 11 and 12. So
yeah,
so all right. So the youth them never get no tablet. You have one of them get tablet and the tablet run out on them. So all of them stuff that was announced at that time, where they said about all this thing for the youth them. How was homeschooling for you? For the youth them. Homeschooling, guys, at the time, you see them put some stuff like homeschooling and rare. May I watch the government, you know?
Because kids were like, we have all kids were like, them never have the internet, and I mean, like, you see me remember say like me and man and one of my friends me call it daughter come thing there and me say John, you know, you have other people where anything can happen to kid and then thing me I look on and me and say boy right now me would make her my daughter.
That if my son neither go gone about the place because they don't use internet and me not did it with them or whatsoever. So we start look for one whole heap of scenarios now because they say we love reading and we think deep. So and then we realize now say the education, you see that generation here we are come now from school the next couple of years. Remember saying you talk about grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8. So watch this now. So you say grade 11, 1 year for them ear damage. You say grade 10, 2 year for them ear damage. I mean, that damage is a real destruction going in the education sector in Jamaica.
That's true.
So you see grade 10, 2 year for them education damage.
Blank.
Grade 9, 3 year damage. So if you check it on them, there is a whole collateral damage, brother, to the education sector, and then the education, the government and the education minister, them, we just find out what they said they were playing games. You understand? Them never did really take a responsibility serious with accountability, just like I say when the PNP them did vex and I say, yo, Jamaican people get embarrassing at the Caribbean where we used to have the highest grade. If we make them start pass CXC again, we'll pay for 4 subjects, English and maths, and then choose 2 other one. And then bring you up to 90% to pass one at a time. And then when the year say 88 and then it gone down now, right now we gone down to 18. So we are said if the government and the Ministry of Education they know say human capital are the most important capital and take charge for education. Even teacher right now shouldn't be the highest paid professional in this country, just like Germany, Switzerland, and then country there. You understand? So it's a whole heap of thing. Yeah, and the people them up to now we know. Just like how you for your program ask about it and whatsoever.
Yeah.
You don't properly analyze yet and know what we can do as people for repair the damage we're done. So maybe we should then work back some vocational training center and have it on non-profitable level.
Well, you know what? You're hey Carl, you're right, you know. You are on point. So it's just a start. Remember, it's a start. You know, we have to plant the seed, and as it grows, we water it because you just mentioned a while ago about the phone. During this conversation, we are talking about the big C, right? Sorry. And I mentioned the phone. I said, boy, we need to talk about the phone. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And I agree with you. This topic right here, if the bus open, wide open. Continue, my brother.
That's why sometimes excuse me, I want even the listener them more time. But not say with me. They have a whole heap of information and me see this as an opportunity to spread the information because the information of staying with me alone, it does really help. So most time I go up on the platform, I try to cover as much and I try to talk fast and cover as much subject or topic or area as I can, just to impart like information and you understand so forth because we are strengthening one another. You understand? So I don't really approve not that just information to strengthen each other. Yes, I'm trying to cover a wide amount of topic. Yeah, so when I say with the damage will happen to the society, then it affect the growth and everything. It affect everything in the society to the damage we're done in the education sector in the time. So and I just 1 year it affect. You take a chunk out of the life of every student for like for 10 or 12 years. That's the damage where it causes where people never understand. That's why we have to go find people like Herbert, Gill, and then people. Find the people them who are real, the technocrat, the people who have the credential to analyze things. You understand and get the government to sit down with those people and say what can be done. And so we create a society or we advance a society. A society not just make where you just give people food or you give them more money. And then something there, and then in the long term, you find that nobody no move. You understand? You will be here attack yesterday, so when you can give some people something, man, only toilet paper it go with. You
True.
understand?
Gonna toilet.
You have to buy more. So it's like, so where you give them, it's better you give them one toilet paper in the bag
all the while, because it's a contract you find to take care of them for the rest of their life. If I say you're going to do it. You understand?
True.
So we have to find better way where it makes sense.
That's what, hold on there. Hold on there. On that note, may I remind everybody who watch my video right now, if anybody have machine, I need 2 sewing machine to help people in Jamaica. And anybody have a laptop? Anybody have a laptop? If I use laptop, me need it to help people in Jamaica. May I tell you, me need 2 sewing machine and a laptop. May I say it again? 2 sewing machine, and I keep balling it out for 1 week until we get it. 2 sewing machine and a laptop. Anybody who got Jamaica that can afford 2 sewing machine to help people from stop begging food, flour, and chicken back. We're going to give them man the fishing rod and the tackle box. When they go fish. You hear me say, people? Human capital. We have to invest in a what? Human capital, people, as Jamaicans. Me tired of giving people, me tired of people calling me and beg me money for buy food, you know. Me done with that. We don't give them the tackle box and the fishing rod and give them a little bait and say, go and go, and give them a direction to, give them the manual. Go and go fish.
We can come support. If we give a youth a computer, even at the get of them also. You have like a condenser mic for like $100 US. Cause they say we are give a youth some a studio set out. Cause I know 2 youth will go manly. Yeah, and them youth that they jump out of school in the same time to what we are talking about. And them 2 youth that them a producer now, them study YouTube and thing. And the first time me see them voice a song, they said phone, the headset was going on the phone. It me say them push their head in a one cardboard box and the youth take the track them, so that, and the next one, him the engineer and the next one a sing. And then put the thing together and me hear the song, and when I go to the house and I see them in the room and in the little closet where they empty and then push the little cardboard box in the closet. I say, no man. And I check an engineer, you big him up. Big up Anjan from Jaro, Kilimanjaro engineer.
Yes.
Anjan. Yeah. I tell him about it and he give me a brand new AKG mic in a box. Yeah. But they even open the box and I see a picture on the outside and I say it's brand new.
Jaja.
And I carry it and I go get the 2 youth them. And the 2 youth them, they name Ear Records.
What the name?
Yeah. Ear Records.
AIR Records.
AIR, yeah. Record finish with Z.
Look, we'll check them out now, people.
Producer. Them 2 youth there, them a musician, them never study at school. And they meet people in the street who play a man and they met a girl and the girl introduced them and they link up with the man. And them walk, them go manly, but then walk to KC when they left school sometime and go rehearse with the KC man. And then when them go, look man, check out what me I tell them.
May I check them out now? May I check them out when we come off, man?
They got JDC competition and win gold. One of them blow saxophone and one blow trumpet. And the 2 little youth them, when them go school them time, they then win gold at JCDC to play this song when named Careless Whispers. Instrumental. They win gold. I mean, I tell you the KC man they from where teacher, music teacher direct the man them. So when the youth them say, yo, when them tell we say we make with teacher, we get the trophy and hold it up and then say, make your teacher come sign this. Them tell you, we don't have no teacher. We enter the thing by ourselves. Yeah? So we just tell you, say, the pint, we go back to the pint. If you give a youth a studio set out, 1 laptop, 1 modem, 1 studio mic, a pair of monitor. You have some monitor we sell less than for $100. That is a career for your whole community.
People, may I go hold on there. Give me a second there, brother. May I go back into the comment section and from yesterday, may I beg, you know. May I beg a sewing machine. If somebody can buy one or go to Jamaica, sewing machine, like me said before, myself, bring several sewing machine to people in Jamaica. Young girls, me give them sewing machine. May do that before. Anybody can afford a sewing machine or a laptop. Me know someone have laptop and don't get a brand new one for Christmas, you know. And they say the old one, want to put it down in one corner and it does up. They say even if it's old, we need a laptop as long as that work, functional, and an old laptop. No one they are foreign and listen to me right now. reach out to call us. Me need a laptop. Call me number right now. Me now play. I beg the people in Jamaica, you know. I beg, you know, and the food, me beg, no money and for go buy no food. And we done with that, you know, people. We done with barrels. How much barrels in Jamaica, man, just go tile it and that's done. Think about it. Then a barrel of food will get a man.
Them thing that we have to plan like how the people them all get the thing. And sometimes too, when people are move, like people are come to Jamaica too, you can care one thing too. Same way, you understand? So you know you're forward. Buy one thing that buy less food.
Yeah, man. Some
buy
people
one laptop put in a barrel, or buy one chainsaw. You know, buy one waka.
Some people understand say the crumbs off of them table where drop on the floor. It can make some people life different, can change someone's life. May I tell you no, sometimes with a foreigner, you see the crumbs where drop off our table of foreigner, no for we. Can change someone's life at Jamaica forever. That's why I asked for the sewing machine. Is a man and a woman, a husband and a wife, you know. Two of them sew. And they want to make a sack to go sell. So instead of a man call me and I beg me flour and chicken back, I'm have to continue to send money come give you and then I got tile it. Me know you know that. My brother. Never call her come in. Let me tell that call her come in and if I saw that call for tell me say that.
Check your text, yeah?
Yes. Yes, my brother. No love, you know. Let me tell that call her. Me now miss no call because me depend. All right. Walk on, my brother. Walk along. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there, my brother. Let me get your pan there. The speaker. Go ahead, my brother. Good morning. Walk on, man.
Good morning. You hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, so I been a listen, but you that brother they have a lot of valid points. Me they don't want to finish talk, but you may hear say so come off. But why you remember some callers? They see the same white man in a nigger, back abroad ever.
But hold on, I think I call me and tell me say I want a laptop. Cause that me depend on one sewing machine, you know. Me think that you call me for you know. Me not play, you know. If I ever want sewing machine, man, sewing machine are expensive, bro.
Enough people will help with liquor bit of money. You remember the liquor baby girl that did the 14-year-old with in a childbirth with them?
Yes. Remember.
All right. Your mother have the baby.
Yes.
Couple times I send only 50 or only 100. So you see, sometimes rather than one man thinking if he send 1,000 or 5 bills, all we can come together, brother.
And lift up the plank.
We can do 20 to 20.
Yes.
Because you see, sometimes in life, we have to take responsibility for our own future.
Thank you.
Problem here, one man called Andre program and say, Tony is a first lady, so Andre explained to him saying actually to the first lady and the governor general wife, because the governor general would be a minister. We don't have a presidential system where we go have a first lady. He said, well, after me first lady. That's the problem with people. We put ourselves down. And then we put the thief them on a pedestal. And no matter what them do, you know, so I just talk to my liquor brother. I have one liquor brother. When I say I'm the only person don't know nothing at all about my mother. You know, so my liquor brother call me. I not talk to my liquor brother from 2018 because of my mother. And this is what people need to realize. You see, in our families, we have some narcissistic people, especially women. Women are more guilty of that, Carlos. I pay a jacket for the dengue man. I pay that thing them keep up. Pay that thing, because every you don't get up and say, me have to pay no matter house. How much you think talk about your father? Little brother call me. And he said, Sheldon, you know, say all my life, I tell her why we never like you. You is a man, you know, sugarcoat. If a man think you tell him to go bait. We never like you because we were ashamed. We never know say you didn't try to educate, you know. We think you didn't try to shame me. But no, me know say educate you didn't try to educate me. And me and him laugh. And he said, my brother, the proof say you're not evil. Because if you did evil, you wouldn't laugh and you wouldn't accept my card. And this is what people need to learn.
Jaja. That was a good call. That was a good call.
Yeah, man, I'm a little brother, I know, but I'm not talk to him for many years because my mother has done so many atrocious crimes. And everybody goes, hey, you want my mother? That is the problem. The immunity that you give her because of your mother. The immunity that you give him because he's your prime minister. He's a thief. A businessman could have my brother. You figure out jail. So back to what I call for tell you. The reason why I'm call for talk to you now. This brother in the nigger, in the glasses. See him? Him did do a speech about population control. It's on record. That's where you learn some feet. You must can't find it somewhere. And he said, with the vaccination programs, if we are successful, we should be able to bring down the population. How are you going to bring down the population? Remember, the population are people who are alive now. How are you going to bring down the population? Why did you say if the vaccine is successful? Remember, I'm telling my daughter they do pathology thing, because I mean, that's a big business. So of course, I invest in a debt. Since I'm joining them, and one of them invest in a dopey. We are investing in a dopey too. So because of that, I came in contact with persons who are actual pathologists. And you know what is funny about that vaccine, something? It is RNA technology. Remember, you have DNA, then you have RNA. Them a mess with your genes. The same guy in the glasses. Go out in America, you know, and inject the deer them. The deer them in a bush where they're not get it, you know, so inject them. The deer where they run in a bush. Get it, you know, say inject them with this.
Of course. Yeah, man. Me I hear you loud and clear, man. They of course must start from animal first.
So why you going in the woods to inject the deer them? Because it is RNA. So if you have sex with a person, you don't have to take a joke in off it, bro. Same like how a girl have AIDS and you go grind. It's the exact same thing. So the pathologists them notice that the people them were dead from notice you spell it with K. Why spell it with K instead of C? Because we cannot talk about it. Who in America you cannot criticize? Which set of people in America, if the president talk against them, then remove him?
But hold on. Me drop that bud right there so now. Well, the reason why me put the K, you know, is because people understand it same way, and right now you can spell it out because it is what it is right now. Too much truth have come out, and Donald Trump. I don't think anything's gonna wrong right now because under Donald Trump things change. Yes, man. I thought I go on. No, hold on. No, you see before Donald Trump, me and you couldn't talk like this. Me couldn't have this video. Me, I tell you that. Me couldn't do a video like this before things change. I mean, I tell anybody right now, this video right here, me couldn't do a video like this. Continue, my brother.
Whenever a man block you from speaking freely, that's the first part of enslavement. When you enslave a person, you know, you change them from them language, you change them from them religion, you change them from them culture, you defeat them mentally. So the fact that we're not able to speak certain things, mainly the truth, you're not able to speak the truth. Notice that you have up on internet, go skin out, because when I go up on Instagram and all of them, pay a naked girl, I see with body. Pay a naked girl, naked, they don't know them foot, you know, not left to your imagination. That is allowed, but you can't speak the truth. So basically, what I say is, it is not, the experiment is to see how well it works. That's the experiment. To see how effective it is. And see the same man in the glasses come. I said, there's going to be another one in here go worse. And how them know so much things before it happens.
Especially the Monday. Huh? Especially the Monday.
Since when he turned doctor.
Exactly.
So when he turned doctor.
Me no know.
And now he come back and say, he never force nobody to take it. You know, say that thing, sir.
The man if the man if the man if prison.
I mean, fingerprint. You know, see Elon Musk. When he touch, he left chest and then he show up here in our ear. What is that? When you go up on your chest and put your hand forward, your finger then point forward. What is that? What is that? What is that? Now that Elon Musk doing that. How you do? You see what I'm saying? So basically, back to the joke. The people them were working at the mark who are responsible to determine the cause of death. You know what I'm finding at every single patient of the big city? Spike protein. Spike protein basically then change your bodily makeup, my brother. The whole of them system clocks on long sitting in the vein like a worm. You know?
I've seen it. Me seen it.
Spike protein. Every single one of them. Any doctor will talk about it, they fire them, and they what they call it was sitting. I said no, they use control the whole medical city in America. I don't remember what I name. One medical city. Then get rid of you. Anybody who proves that this thing is unalive in people, then get rid of them.
I remember during that time I was on Facebook, right? And if I mention anything about this, Facebook, I put a whole sitting on the bottom. I tell you about Big C. Anybody you have to understand.
Exactly, and that's why we did start spelling it with some different names.
That's why we spend with YouTube same way. You have to be careful when you say on YouTube. They will chop you off. You think I look a beat nigga on Facebook? How are they, man? They will delete your page. All right, hold on it. Joseph Patterson at that time. Then they on Facebook. And they get whatever threatened from me. Facebook and YouTube about them page. I think they shut them down too. One at a time. Joseph Patterson, the UIC. Remember, he was totally against the thing. And him come under pressure. Of course, in God, me gonna show that video. Come me just start, you know. Me just start them video, you know. Remember, say me gonna dig up some shit, you know. I have enough shit. Me have enough shit to show you guys, you know. And Joseph Patterson is gonna come in on the next video. Me have to show about this.
Brother, they know exactly what they're doing. The experiment was to see how it works. You remember the Tuskegee experiment?
Yes.
Where they inject them with syphilis?
Yes.
They know syphilis go kill you know. They just don't know how long. They just don't know the symptoms. They just don't know where you go through.
Yeah.
So who did they test syphilis on? Black people. Remember when I liquor? Me in a grade 6. I got Granville School. So white people come down there. They never consult my parents if they can't put anything inside of my body, you know. The teacher just line up the whole of it. Come guys, bing, giling. White people are here to inject you. They never seek no authorization from the children's parents. They just come and choke you. Brother, if I get the injection there, I have measles about 5 times. So when people are talking about we can get measles 1 time, me get measles at least 5 times. Every year, me get the flu at least 3-4 times. You know when it stop? When I come to America, they see irregularity in my blood. Because you remember, they take your blood and go look for whatever they look for.
Yes, man, do have a test with you when you come to America.
Yes, then give me one injection. Carlos, if I get that injection there, I've never had the flu again. So then come to Jamaica, come give me disease.
But hold on there. Let me tell you about my story. When we come to America, I want you guys to understand that. What the brother says, so you have to go through a medical test. When they come here, so you have to go through medical, that's part of them thing. You have to take them this and that. If you don't take the tetanus shot and all them things, they have someone come get that. Right? Nothing. When we come to America, people, I was told that I was exposed to tuberculosis. I want you guys to understand. You see that injection we take there? And yes, some come do that, you know, people. Remember me not on TB, you know. You see that injection we get from my shoulder in Jamaica? About TB, and them exposed with to it, people. America, me come no. Remember me not on TB, you know, people. But I was exposed. So when you take the TB test, your hands swell up. Remember, you know, I ain't have a TB, you know. But when they start the chest X-ray and all that stuff, them tell you say because that the shot when they give you a Jamaica, you enough experiment in the try power, you know. So when we come here, some people I tell every Jamaican, that them say I was exposed to tuberculosis in Jamaica. When I did my test, my hand swell up. Yeah, your hand must swell up, you know. My hand swell up. So I was exposed. Remember, me not no TB, you know. Them test me out of stuff. Yo.
First, you ever get an injection when your hand swell up?
I better. Yo, remember.
No, me answer one question. The time you did do the TD.
TB test, the test.
You took an injection?
The test, the test.
Was it the first time you took an injection?
I first remember do a test, a TB test. When we call America.
The insertion of the syringe, the needle. At first one.
No, man, we have the injection in Jamaica, man. We got school, man. The big old sitting for your shoulder, man. With the big old sore. Every Jamaican got that.
Alright, the one with the big old sore. Why is it that it's the only one who left a big old sore? Look how much injection we take on a big old sore. So why is a big old sore from Jamaica?
Me come America, me not see nobody with that. America, me not see nobody. Yo, me say them test what pass sitting for a week. Me no idiot.
The U.S. foreign policy has always been to destabilize everybody through World Bank or IMF. And when you not take their money through World Bank or IMF, then pay terrorists to crash your country. Everybody who have an IQ over 90 must know that by now. That's what they do.
Yeah.
What you think Andrew Holness' job is? To liberate it? Why you think then they try to kill Michael Manley? Why you think them shoot Bob Marley? For doing a good job? Why you think them try to kill Traore 19 times for paying off his debt? So you pay off, me do some money, and me pay off the money what me owe. And instead of the blood to me pay off the money what me owe, you try to kill me? Me not understand, because if you lend me money, the aim should be for me pay you back, right? I mean, more than think that you want. But obviously these people don't want you to pay them back. Because as long as you do not pay them back, they can tell you what to do. Well, I have money there what Andrew Holness get. He did get some money with burial. Want to bury money.
Well, me still look Peter and can't find it, you know. Yo.
Andrew Holness took all that money for him and his Capachis. Who are Andrew Holness Capachi? The police. The big wig police, where the whole of them push out the nice, decent, law-abiding persons who in a JCF. Them push out the whole of the good people and pack it up with them criminal Capachi. Look what the one with the name. Why the name Anthony Anderson, Gugu Gaga. That is God living truth now.
Yes.
Gugu Gaga. Me hear them ask Gugu Gaga say, what did you ask him say again? Like then it say, something like them would have said, wine can do. Like them would have asked him something like wine could do towards making Jamaica better. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was towards there. So.
Yeah.
And the man said, I'm feeling blessed. I'm just blessed. Me have a 7-year-old daughter. And if me say, Emily, what you can do for me happy? And she said, Daddy, me just bless. I tell her, I said, Emily, don't be a fool. I asked you a question. I never asked you to tell me how you feel. I asked you how you can make me feel better. You did not answer the question.
Yes.
And me see Google Gaga did not answer the question. And instead of the person where they interview the man, or where they ask the question, instead of they said to him, so well, you didn't answer the question, you know. Then push it aside. When they do these things, it makes me see how disrespectful these people are to us. And you make me ask you a question. And you don't answer the question none at all. And you think that is alright? Andrew only sit down there. The whole of them sit down there. Remember when Andrew only is coming to power? He said, if you have a prime minister who have been member of parliament them or whoever, and them do something wrong, and him can't reprimand them, we the people for hold him accountable. How Andrew only is reprimand? I see your wife turn up speak up a man what they the man ask a question. She literally they tell the man said, you cannot ask the question. Now that she tell the man, you can't ask. See how before Trump we couldn't say certain words. And the exact same thing Andrew Holness come to do. The only thing that Andrew Holness is doing is being a champion boy for our colonizers. Andrew Holness not in this for the betterment of Jamaica. No. Andrew in this to put Jamaica. I tell you how I know say Andrew Holness. If he hang or something. We don't know some others enough to say, but that's true. If he hang,
Andrew wants to get that penalty. Me not business no man wants it. That is what? That is Sheldon's opinion. It's not shared by Carlos or Williamson, but it is shared by myself. When you have a prime minister where cripple healthcare, cripple education, cripple infrastructure. Me see one woman say she get one ticket for $10,000 for one baby head. When I tell you, that's why you look up at all and it clinch your tire and this will get weak and the ear puff it up. How you gonna avoid baby head by your tire when the road a source of pothole? So in our country like Jamaica, we're full of pothole. You have to do fitness for your vehicle. I don't do fitness in America, I just test my emission. Since my car get 3-year-old, I have to test the emission. Before it a 3-year-old, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do no fitness and none of that.
But look here. Me tell the people from the days me on the way to California, but me see that road and California me going. Why me I go to California? Because me there out of Florida and me have my car from 2017. Me buy my car brand new in 2017. And the first time me have to take my car to smog. I never carry to California to smog it. Unless I want to change over to Florida, this and that, I mean, I want to change over my car to Florida. I want to stick to California. So, I drive to California and get my car smog, people. I want to understand that. The first time since 2017. And let me tell you something. You know how long police have pulled me over? You see in Jamaica, every drive when you drive from Naga town right now, expect police stop. Just from south to town. One at a time. You see,
just pull you through your car, Chris, and you look young like a scammer. Then just pull your car, they know they have to get a food for you somewhere.
You see, up and so, you have me answer a question.
They must find something.
Well, that's a police pull over, Sheldon.
I'm not speeding as a police, not that.
You see that, people? Police are pull over people by saying I broke the law. See that? The man has speed, so there's no reason for police to pull you over. Your vehicle's up to date, your license up to date, your tag up to date. In Jamaica, what they do, they pull you over without probable cause. Looking for probable cause to give you a ticket.
So yo. The man got jail and chunk call and tell the police them to let him go. You didn't hear about it?
What happened?
Not charged, no. Just one brother got jail one day. I don't know why he got jail for, but it was a justified arrest. And Dr. Chang called and then let go the man.
Well, me don't have a case talking about I know about a case in Montego Bay where a brethren coming from overseas and they beat the plexiglass between the immigration officer and himself and I threatened them and them lock him up and 14 police come for him. And Chang, about 11 o'clock at night, Chang have him released from 14 lock up, Barnett Street.
Exactly. The man break the law. Break the law. Just like how the next man did in our house when he get gunshot. And them say he can't speak now, he has to get bed rest.
Yeah, me know that.
Man, dead in your house.
I require some.
You don't hear nothing, but we hear the story, you know.
Yes.
We hear say the brother money build the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We hear from people in America, yes, say the man went there. A theme house.
The gardener.
Yes, man, no gardener. Them say that a theme place, but you know when man the America, they do whatever. Then we give people money for that. Same like how me did there in Jamaica. I never want to buy a house because I don't answer no question. So we build up them other house.
You put things in other people's name to stay under the radar.
Eh?
And many people put stuff in other people's name to stay under the radar.
Exactly. And it's a very dangerous thing. That's what he died for, allegedly. Let me put that in.
It is a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, man. It is alleged. Say the man money. Build the house.
Because no hold on it.
Them are fish to understand. I
Yeah.
study fish. Them very violent.
Very. And both.
Fish. You know, so I understand why they call them fish now. I'm gonna tell you how I understand. They say no fish change sex, you know. Especially parrot them and some of them fish. After they catch about 5-10-year-old, then change from female to male. So fish change sex. Plus fish eat each other, you know. Fish eat one another.
Yep.
So once you have fish there, so one did and all of them turn around and name it. So I understand why they call them fish now, because they change their sex and they're very violent and wicked and evil. Study them.
Because some fish you can't put in an aquarium, you know, with other fish, you know. They're gone in seconds.
Man, they kill them, man.
Seconds.
Real thing, man. So if people them know, because I said the other day, say, you know, people always tell me, say, Sheldon, you're strong, and you're this. Man, I say, I'm not strong, I understand. But we need fear and strength too. We don't can't stay on back of line, they shout to you, man. No, we don't have to confess how we do it, man. Well, I don't know Paul Boger business again, man. That's why we always fail, you know. Because if a Paul Boger alone, he might fail. If a Marcus Garvey alone, he might go fail. If a Carlos alone, you are going to fail. The only way we can win, we have to stand in solidarity. I don't know Carlos ran away. I don't know we learn some from nowhere. But the whole of we have the same cry. The whole of we feel the same pain. You remember the woman when it go buy bread? Joe wants them charge him 700,000. So imagine now, a woman don't have enough money to buy food for the week. When go get $700,000?
Remember that lady? She it was a mass violation and a COVID breaking the COVID violation 750,000. And the same lady said she know Miss Onis and she know this child labor right.
Definitely get it sometime. I mean, I mean it. In a bad way. I mean it because who feels it knows. People have a tendency not to give people justice because they don't suffer the same crime. So sometimes I go when they all suffer the same crime. So PNP and JLP and the people that don't necessarily vote will say the same thing. See, Douglas Allen mentioned Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith asked me for things, brother. Me did feel say him a madman. But I know, me say I never lie, I tell about fear. When me hear say fear. I want to say, why am I talking about fear about? Like, it don't make no sense, but no, me know. Because Andrew Holness a rule Jamaica like him a figure. Him a go like say, him is a fear. Total control. The man is, something is wrong with her. You know, see what Juliet told us in a parliament.
Like I say, if anybody should check out the definition of dictatorship, right? A dictator, and what it takes to be a dictator, and why you think your country is a dictator, you can go check that online. You know? You see, the Touchman is right there. Right there.
I want the more Jamaica people them to be aware of. Andrew Holness coming like a one dirty girl where they sleep with two gunmen. You have some girl, they give them man bun. And in there with two Batman. Nah, go end well, you know. Andrew Holness there with America and in there with China. In there with the two of them. So when war broke, I will go happen. Them a go draft Jamaican figure fight China. I bet them a go. Remember what they in Ukraine, you know? Then draft, you know. In America, you know, so the draft is active, right? 18 to 26, right? Means say, if war broke, I know ask if you want to serve, you know. Them a come take you know that, right? By force. And if you not do it, then lock you up. You understand what I say? So people need to know what happened before they do the fan. You understand what I say? Jamaica needs to be sovereign. Where we think, but see, Donald Trump up there, they do anything you want to do, and say America first. And the exact same thing. Everyone go nice did it. Sure, you know, I was nice. We wrote that nice. And the same thing. We have to take a stand. And make people know, say, all right, me and China do trade, me and America do trade. Anybody who want trade with me, go on about your business. That's it. Stand up on your 2 foot them. What Andrew Holness want to put we in our hole where we can't come out of? And that thing you want to do, you know? Let me tell you how Andrew Holness stand. Andrew Holness come like a son, dirty girl. We give you one and you find out. You have to dash him out from now. You can't make him sleep and you have to take it out. We burn down the house in the killer. I tell me Andrew Holness prefer Jamaica sink than Jamaica come good and in the prison for wine do. Andrew Holness don't want Jamaica to come good. Andrew Holness don't want the Caribbean to stand strong on them own and not have to go to white people for the approval. He does not want that. Andrew Holness prefer Jamaica sink and the jobs are gone. I'm afraid for chatter since him when Coke started.
That's true. No.
No, cocaine never did run.
No, sir, not so.
But since him when cocaine start run, since him when every chairman turn back, since him when poor people not have nothing. When Portia Simpson did in a power, the one that was small and rich, we go Japan, go full container tire. You go Japan, go cut carrying a two and put them in a container. And you come to Jamaica, you sell and you have money. The first thing Andrew Holness do, I trap down on the tire them where I import. I can't forget one virgin, one of my virgin named Jerry. From down south. The man carry one 40-foot container come full of tire. Then top up the tire. Knife cut them, then cut every single one.
Who cut them up?
And me, no, I want them cut them up.
Immigration.
Me not sure how we go. Me wanna assume say a customs, but then
Customs.
the tire them. And then put so many tariffs on everything. It is not worthwhile for you to do it anymore. That is why we are leaving Jamaica. We are not coming back. I'm here. The guy that said, with this and with that. Me not this the guy, you know. Because me give him ratings. Me agree with 70% of the things that Sir P says. However, when you live in our free society, we all have to voice our own opinion for people to understand. Sir P does not live in America, I would assume. So he would not necessarily know the reason we are afraid to return. The reason most senior citizens are afraid to return to Jamaica, they are being robbed and killed. And I would assume that it has something to do with the immigration. Because when you are a returning resident, you remember in a Carlos, yeah, we carrying your furniture, them in a car. Me, I carry everything in Africa. Yeah. Me, I put me jerk pan, me, I put me furniture them. All the car, me, I put in it. And if they can't hold, me get a next one. Because you are going home. So you're going to take your belongings from America to the country that you're going home to. Ghana has given us citizenship. That means it's I hope. Why am I going to Ghana? Ghana have a lot of things with Jamaica. Ghana missing a lot of things that Jamaica have. You know? Them have a lack of infrastructure. They have a lack of professionalism. The language is different. There's a lot of different things that we have to face. However, you know, face no gun. So you prefer to go in a country where you don't speak the language, where have certain disadvantages, because you go compare that to going back to Jamaica, where you're faced with being robbed and killed. What is the most important thing? The most important thing is to be alive. So simple that we make a choice. Go to Africa, where we have to go through no flicker problem, through we don't speak the language and we don't understand the culture. Them see we as foreign. I remember when white people come to Jamaica, we charge them extra money because they're rich and we want to make money for them. That's the same exact treatment we know as black people have to go in Africa go face. So it's not that we love America. No, we are afraid. And when I say we, may I speak collectively. People afraid. They are afraid. You understand? Me nah give away Jamaica for nowhere I will visit. But alright, brand Jamaica. If what you are saying is true, you know, we not figure out some people and take back Jamaica for Andrew Wellness. Because you see, if you not left Andrew Wellness, you go have to rent Airbnb, you know. Because you not go have nowhere down there. If you go America for too long, and left your place down there, you probably go back and go see nothing down there. You know? You understand? And what I'm saying is, me not tell nobody said them to go to Africa. You know? I'm telling them why I'm going to Africa. Remember, everybody, some like coffee, some like tea. I'm not trying to impose anything on anyone. You know? So, Sir P did say we love America with the other chat. We do not love America. We are afraid of Jamaica. That's it.
Hey, Sheldon.
Two idiot girl and you like one better than the other. So,
let me take a next call after you before we cut out the year. Respect you, my brother. Every time. Enough love. Enough love. Enough love. Enough love. Enough love. Well, family. Hold on, people. Family, you know, say, I real fireball, you know, on this platform, you know. So I'm gonna bust fire. Real fireball. Sheldon always drop the fire. So I say I can take 1 or 2 calls before me jump off. Because today's a busy day for I and I. But more of to hear from a, you know, other brother call me, so must want to drop a 1 call or 2 before me jump off. Well, go on family morning, bust a fire now.
Yo, man, said, I see one letter, I watch ABR, where they say Prime Minister. Prime, boy, I know him right that, you know, teacher. I test them, I test the water, you know. Test them, I test the water, teacher. Because they know nothing now go on for him, you know.
Yes.
So them I test the water, because them camp upside it down, you know.
Yes. So, yes. You talk about the letter will come out, say, you talk about the letter will come out, say, such man resign.
Yes, yes. That, in a book, teacher, listen to me carefully. Yes. Him have to come up on the public and say, me I resign.
Yes. Yes.
Man can't just broke down for peace and let me buy something and tell him I resign. He had too much lose, teacher.
Background check. Check your background there. Background check.
On my TV up, me I turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was teacher. Too much lose. I'm just got program, man. Man deal with it now. Straightforward on the both sides, the ones up on the 2 sides now.
Respect, my brother.
But you have an idea, one better than one, you know.
Yes.
Because 1 billion and one on go wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. One have legacy where them can show and the next one can't show. So, but the people them teacher, people them then have no sense. The sensible one them I wonder where the deep work with. Because himself will be responsible, you know. And we are doing it, him kill we out. Watch this teacher. A man of fire gun and police and know them kind of community now give them, right?
Yes.
Now you pick up a portion of youth and you have them on paper and you let them go back, you know. Now you kill them all. Just look into it. You couldn't find gunman all along and know you just have to kill them. And you just have so now, teacher.
So bro.
Look deep in that question.
The seat, man. The seat.
Look deep.
That's why me on the platform I talk about these things on a daily, you know, almost. Because things not, you know, normal. This, look, I want to crime done, you know. Me want to crime done, you know. Me want to crime down. You understand? Me want to see crime down because we love the country bad. Me tell you to see the blood that leak out there and the youth them reconnection. People, but the blood, yeah.
Me internet I give some problem. I get some data on carbon. So I saw that student who are 15 in my class that they come back teacher.
Blessings, family. People, you see, when we see the blood out there and man turn on the rifle pan a crowd of man and you want to kill off everybody and all them things that people, yo, what happen to you when police go for you? If they beg for you? When we see man that dirt or pregnant woman and all them things there, what happen when police are go for you? Me nah beg for you. Man take gun and go down a market and down a mall and down a gas station, no care in a middle day. Go and draw blood. Me, I go sorry for you when police go for you. No sorry for. Remember me always I say them boy they was spalling with them big weapon there. Remember them boy where they go on TikTok? A TikTok save them, you know. Big old weapon. Kidnap kidnap people in a middle day. You see me I say? And police come there, TikTok save them life. Them boy they, in a middle day go to them big old machine there. And they don't know one dead man. Think me go beg for you? Because some of you want to dead. Some of you want to dead. Some of us evil around here. And some of you need to chill. Kind of hungry man hungry. But there's a different level when police get up every day and murder the youth them that way them and murder them. Because in reality, Police are not criminal. You can't kill you them like criminal. You can't do what criminal do. You're police, you're law enforcement. Jamaica is the crime, police shooting in Jamaica is seeping up to 100. Now, police have killed 323 people in the US so far in 2025. Let's go back to Texas and Florida, whom I always use because they're a gun state. Police have killed 24 people. So Florida stepped up 2 since me last talk about that in several days, don't it? Police have killed 24 people in Florida so far in 2025. You can lift up Jamaica and put in a Florida 13 times. Florida have about over 200 cities. Let's go to Texas. Or someone will be somewhere anybody now. Yeah, man. Good job, police officer. That's not good job. A murder or not murder the youth. Them. That means say, who not decide to take nobody into custody and just murder or not murder them. Remember, the other day, me read phone. Police have killed 25 people in Texas so far. So Texas still there 25 in days. Only Florida went up. You see that? You see that, people? Texas have 1,200 cities. Texas over 1,200 cities. Think about that. 31.3 million people in Texas. There have been 20 days so far in 2025 and police have killed people in Texas. Tell me how many days in the month, in the area, and how many of them days the Jamaican police don't kill nobody. And some of the Jamaican think it's okay. It's not okay. So I have to go to me mapping police violence website and a regular to explain to you guys say what is going on in Jamaica. It is not normal. Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. Me I cut out right now. Manners and respect as usual. Me a student in a class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If I the first time on the platform I like the work, go ahead and subscribe. Stay home. This is where you belong. If you're in another PNP and a labor thing, you're just in your country, that page I feel. If you're dieted PNP and dieted labor, go along where I go. This platform is not for you. You're going to be in contention with me and members on the platform always and in conflict. We don't want that. If you're dieted labor and dieted PNP, and that's with the people. A country building with a pan. And the PNP who will love and we want them go in the office. When the officer then I work for the people. A 2x4 for them same way. I want you guys to understand. You understand that? All right. So to the new ones that we always come on the platform, we just want to understand the level of the pan. So therefore, I'm going to leave you with a song. Manners and respect. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Labor right fling we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to youth, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you? Before you learn, we need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract them a get. Pattern up them pocket go on like say we no see it. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a tweet. Stealing from the sufferer sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it just them, but without them, would have them corrupt us so the youth them talk about them. With the street that what you promised that you must hold them. You will not remember all the soldier little scout them. How many times politicians play with your
people? While me I get off the program, you know me always search the net while me upon it. Now look on this, people. Every rightful thinking Jamaican, listen this. Your labor right, come here. especially labor right. No come back here. Sit down right there, so. Now them have a textbook in Jamaica in the youth them in a school. I teach you them about polygamy. Or when I go to school, I never see a textbook I teach them about polygamy. I want such man I deal with. As some more agreement to push same way. At the Batty agreement I go on. How the Mama Clat I go on here? What am I reading? What we are Wagwan? What's up, such man? A groom we still a groom you the man a Trump. That's why the brother the scholar while ago, you know. You go like you're a prostitute. You play with China, you play with America. How this is gonna work? Trump already said in a batty thing. Man a man, woman a woman. Right? And from me see polygamy a come. What else a come? Let's read. An activity included in a widely used primary school textbook that requires 7 and 8-year-olds to discuss polygamy type relationships is facing the heat from at least one parent who charges that it goes against Jamaican laws and is highly inappropriate for a vulnerable age group. However, Maureen McLean, author of People, Places and Things in My Community, Grade 2 Integrated Studies workbook, has pushed back at this criticism, explaining that the activity was designed to sensitize students about different cultures and around the world. Move fast with that. Move fast with that. Move fast with that. Are Europe not follow? I'm not going to drop on the culture for Europe. Jamaica, African people, what we are do? How we going to take on a European culture and we teach them to bathe and use and clean them? And what go on here? Now we teach them to bathe and take care of themselves. Remember, say cologne and perfume was for black people, you know. If you go check out the history, you know, cologne and perfume was for us, you know. And we teach other people to take care of themselves, you know. But we're going to take on to them culture now. Some more agreement is a European Union thing. What else about teaching you them? What the Mama Clat are going as a people? What is going on here? What may I read that so? Me just come off in a minute, but me to come back, you know. Textbook sparks concern over polygamy scenario for 7-year-old. What is wrong with the way we were raised? What is wrong with it, people? What wrong with how we were raised? Jesus, God. No, man. Such man a bad influence of Jamaica, man. The man, it's toxic. The same man want to legalize Obia. The same man legalize Batman. The same man take money from USAID for promote Batmanism. Yo, this is not good for we. This is a good man. Go along and pack your bag and go on there, man. If a big man and a big woman want to get into them same-sex relationship, it's different. Go and go do what you have to do. But where about me youth them from? The youth them grown, man. What is wrong how we were raised? That is my problem, you know. That is my question, you know. What is wrong how we were raised, man? None of man and woman raised like we and them go choose who they want to do with, man. When you have knowledge, to choose, say you want to, that you can handle it. But you got to teach a 7-year-old about polygamy. Jamaica. When me go to school with you, you're a 7-year-old, do we know about no polygamy in Jamaica? We don't come here. Andrew owns a ton of country now, a place, man. Look for the good, no, man. Polygamy. What little 7-year-old need to know about polygamy? Go to school, go learn the goddamn education. Me ask you, because I never learned that when I go to school. See that, man? Are the captain for the fish boat. That man are the captain for the fish boat, people. Take all money from USAID and promote Batmanism in my country. No one want to tell me, say 7-year-old must learn about polygamy. I don't understand what I do with the youth. Them, one parents come out, they're mad. Some of us say other parents that come out there too. 7-year-old I learn about polygamy. 7-year-old. That's why Donald Trump said, a groom, una groom youth them. Now, una going to teach 7-year-old about Batmanism too. That's why una went to Canada to sign that deal which includes some money. I mean, I know where the money there now. For Canadians, them to come to Jamaica, come teach you them with 7-year-old them. But Bill and Bob, Mary and Jane, same sex can raise baby, adaptation, all type of stuff for the youth them no business to learn yet. Me not fight against no body want live them life, but love youth them no man. Love youth them no man. Me I talk to straight man, me I talk to Ben man. Love youth them no man. What is wrong with the way how we were raised? Polygamy I teach to 7-year-old in Jamaica. What the mama clock this? You can't make this up. Such man away to the country now. Such man away to the country now. Where the church there? Where the church there, people? Good God Almighty. With 7-year-old are going to learn about polygamy. So if they might learn about polygamy, they might learn about other things too. You know, see what I go on. Some more agreement is in effect. And when Trump knows that man still go full court, that's why I said that man call like a virgin say like a prostitute. You please one man, you please Europe, you please America, you please China. The European Union is the Samoa Agreement. Trump not in no Batimanism. Trump not in no Batimanism, and the world know that. Man, woman, and that Trump. Yeah, him expose the money when I get on the USAID to promote Batimanism in Jamaica. So this brother here, so now, he want to please Europe, European Union, the Samoa Agreement where he signed. He want to please Trump at the same time, and Trump not in the Bati thing, you know. Europe in it. And he want to please China. Remember, China not in the Bati thing. Because China pass a law where all women in them country have just like a woman, all man of China have just like a man. China not in the Bati man thing. So here come this man like a prostitute, get caught up in the middle between America, right now, in the Bati man thing. China, not in a Batman thing, but Europe in it. So he might push on a little piece of Europe agenda. At the same time, he want to work with America. At the same time, he deep in a, whatever they want to do. Where am I do people? What is wrong with how we were raised? That's all I know have to ask. Many man, when we grow with, go to school with them as a youth, them grow up. They find out say a man they want to be there with. They reach adult age. They mature enough. Want to go there with a man. We not discriminate against you. There are many women who go to school with me. When they grow up at adult age and they understand now about life, who they want to be there with. Woman go there with them. Woman, me not about them out people. But it's when they come to me, look at you. Them 7-year-old, good God Almighty man. 7-year-old man. As a parent, me know what 7-year-old is about, you know. 7-year-old, you know. So when they get the youth them half kilter at a young age, we destroy them. Polygamy, Batimanism, that come. So such man still a push European Union. So remember, that is not from China, that is not from America. Because Trump right now, him call that grooming. Going to the school, teach them about Bill and Bob and Jane and Jacqueline. Trump called that grooming. So Trump is not with that. Canada is, Europe is, China is not with that. China pass law, no man can't dress in a China like no woman. No woman can't dress a China like no man. It's a reset. So therefore, look at baby them and come up. Them not gonna see no man just like a woman and woman just like a man. So them not gonna have nothing to take nothing from. So every youth are just like a man. You understand me, say people? No influence, no bad influence. If so you call it. People, it's a lucky thing. Me look on the thing before me jump off, you know. Polygamy, I thought to 7-year-old. Tell me, no man. Me not really know the word polygamy until we turn big. Me not really know what polygamy mean until we turn big man to write it. Polygamy, 7-year-old. I want to tell the youth them in a man. Want to tell the youth them in a. The youth them mind not that they saw. Jamaican people in mind not that they saw because they don't see it around them in our culture. They don't see that. Lord God. Where them get this from people? This government is very destructive. And them come out about legalize Obia. Legalize Batman. It is this present, this current police commissioner, come out and tell we say we must not call female police officer female no more. That is blurring the line between male and female. And say they're going to spread to other institutions from the police force. So they might fish out the police force and they might fish out the army. Such man have his gender minister from 2020 and not even the labor right them, then they know what the gender minister is about. Transgender minister. We already have male and female gender. Why do we have a transgender minister? And I cannot believe, this is what I believe. I might be wrong, stand to be corrected on every single video I do. What I believe is the reason why they have the gender minister set up is for them to get the money. Because they know Jamaica is hostile towards certain type of liberty. And they know so Jamaica is hostile towards certain type of liberty. How is it they're going to get this money from them? How are they going to prove to America that we change and we're done with them to get this USAID batty money? Oh, let's trick them. Let's come up with a gender minister. We are not going to tell the Jamaican people what. They're not going to ask them to don't ask what the gender minister is about. Let's come up with a gender minister to show America, say, look, we have a whole ministry to deal with this, sir. We are not bad no more. See, I've created a whole ministry to deal with transgender in Jamaica. And a matter of fact, the hate speech law, we're going to fling in the hate speech law. I already tell the police commissioner to tell the people not to call female police female. And the whole 9 yards, so we are prepared. We have a gender minister, so we have a whole ministry for transgender in Jamaica. So, sir, am I not worthy of getting the USAID money? Jamaica, this is you? Yes, sir, it is me. Wow, this is different. I can't believe you guys created a whole ministry, transgender ministry in Jamaica. Yes, sir, we do it because we want the money. We do it. Look for the good people. You can't come to the US, come get USAID money before you bow. Get by your knees, boy, when you pad there. Look for the good people. So therefore, for we to get USAID money, this is what I believe in. Rastaman son. Me a Rastaman pitney, me a Oberman, but me can't see things. It's what I believe. So when it comes to getting the USAID money, you have to do something to prove to them, say, as a homophobic country, you got to bend, you got to get by your knees. Look for the good people. Look for the good no man. I'm alone and see it. That's why I believe them set up the gender minister from 2020. And no Jamaican know what the gender minister was about. We already have female gender and male gender. Masculine and feminine gender. We already have that. Why we have to have a whole ministry to deal with a gender ministry? I believe it is to go back to Massa and say, Massa, see me have the whole gender ministry. I have a whole ministry. So we're changing stuff in Jamaica. We have a whole ministry dedicated to this, the transgender them. I am ready for this money. I believe it is true that the USAID money are flow. And the people have never know. You know, you may say people, while the Batman influence in Jamaica grow, I Trump chip off them pants and left them batty out the door. And they make we know. This man has no respect for the Jamaican people, no love. Do whatever he want to do and don't come back come tell me. Which one of him labor rights supporters him tells you a batty man legalized in Jamaica? Which one of them? Which labor rights supporter knows a batty man legalized in Jamaica? Which one of them he come back come tell say batty man legalized in Jamaica? It's okay. But the whole time I go on like you play tough with the brother where I work at the embassy and them same-sex partner. The whole fight about diplomatic immunity. And Jamaica thinks, yo man, such man, I know about him, man, now on a fish worker embassy. It was the same time they must sign some more agreement. You see that man? Highly toxic and deceptive. Peer cannot trick the people them. Brother, you can't fool me again, people. Thank you for watching this video. Me know me say me gone again. My video start again. You know me stay. Yo. polygamy is being taught to our youth them. 7-year-old. 7-year-old. So polygamy are taught to them now. What next? We're not soften them up for the body agenda. Such man, what you do? So hold on, what the labor right them do? And this you know what? Labor right, one of them. Labor right, come on, man. Labor right, you don't want them teaching the people about Batimanism and polygamy in a school. 7-year-old labor right, good God. Labor right. The same man who talk about legalize obia and legalize Batimanism, teach you more polygamy. If you come out of office, man, that is not our culture. And right now, that is not Trump. No, that is not under Trump. That is not the Chinese them. That is straight Europe. It's better I take enough money now. You take Europe, you take America, you take Canada, you take China. Brother, like a prostitute. Me gone. Fish party, this people. Party fish out. Look good. If a man can't talk about my teach polygamy in a school, what else I come? Labor look good, no, man. Hey! Why? Me just read it for you, and then I make it up. Me gone. Me love you. Fish party.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. All when me dead, them can't kill me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. All when me dead. Whoa. I'm from the beautiful land of Jamaica, land of sunshine and the best reggae maker. From me was a little boy from dollar a paper. Pay corruption of poor people paper. Them creating killer. Thief and raper, youth graduate from college done hotel waiter, politician them matter but them we get better later. Only man the prophet of the undertaker. The truth, but I want to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now whoa, things out of hand in a all kind of manner. Motor vehicle examiner are the biggest scammer. Them scam me nephew, me niece and me mama. Wonder when the government a go put down the hammer. Police respect your uniform, the oath on the way honor. No in a rum bar and a drink till the stomach. Embarrassment to the force with no vulgar grammar. Jump in a yoke, almost kill nana. Office speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill them, me said. Now we have to speak the truth, no one fi kill me dead. No one when me dead, them can't kill them, me said. Now well, this a topic when me want to get wild and why so much pretty fall they pan me island a Jamaica me at a bone, no one no Thailand. Big man dead they want to take a little picking in island. Pity for the stop government figure off at them. Look on the size and left me look at that of them. Fling them in a jailhouse, make the judge slaughter them in a prison. When they feel the rat again, I'll be speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now me have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now politician, for your time now, open your ears all. The citizen in charge of the seat that you hold when election done. You remember a soul, not even go fix two patrol. Can't meet with basic needs, then what is your role? The youth they want better road and light palm pole. Youth they want job and money in a bill full. Politician me say make no so cold. So we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill we dead. And when me dead, them can't kill when me said. Now we have to speak the truth. Them have to kill me. Jamaicans call us there, yeah? Okay. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What you gonna eat no money, what you at you, eat no at you. Kovid money, miss away in the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say me like a cash, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above me up him, I got to too much. It in the kitchen, some fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300%. It burn me. Garbage pile up the day. It burn me. Give the teacher them raise. It burn me. I see corruption peace. It burn me. Mash down the people them house. It burn me. Every day appear arms out. It burn me. Appear money them a thief. It burn me. And them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me know me got bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rough and they down in a whatever. Member bowl honey and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell. It burn me. When they treat the market man. It burn me. When them a treat the cat man. It burn me. When they treat the peanut man. It burn me. When them a treat the dirt man. It burn me. When them a treat the son man. It burn me. When them a treat policeman. It burn me. How them a treat soldier man. It burn me. How them a treat everyone. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. I may say put that where we do, you make you do with that. All of the money uno take, you better give it back. All of the land uno take, you know we want it back. All of the beach uno tip, you better give it back. And you know sign a code that conduct, we don't want you back. You know they clear you asset and we don't want you back. You coffee fill in your pocket and we don't want you back. Have your hand deep in a corruption, we don't want you back.